What is up? Hey, what's up, KZ? What's up, nerd? How you doing, dude? So I don't know why it does that sometimes. It sometimes first, KZ. It is weird, huh? It is weird. That's like the thing that I had installed because it was like for kick streaming or something, but the kick streaming never worked, so I just never did anything with it. But I guess if I figure out how to get rid of it, then I'll get rid of it. That's my bad. But what's up, Mirage? How you doing? Welcome, guys. Welcome. How is everybody? I'm getting started today. We're gonna be traveling to PYRO, and we're gonna be hanging out in PYRO today, which is gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun. What's up, Gugu? What's up, Joel? What's up, CJ? What's up, RC? Yeah, the reason we're going to PYRO today is because I was trying to play on the PTU. Oh, I just realized I don't have my crazy lights on. Hold up, chat. That's my bad. The room looks so bland without those lights, right? Like, am I tripping? Let's see. Let's give it a minute. You ready? There we go. Now the room looks good, right? Now the room looks good. Doing good? How about you? I'm doing really good, man. You gonna be in my hood? I am. I'm coming to PYRO. No, I'm just kidding. Guys, where do you buy Atlassian at, actually? Perseus tomorrow? Okay, so is 4.4 actually coming out tomorrow, guys? Or is it coming out on Thursday? Because... Oh, it's crackling? Thank you.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Is it good now or is it bad? Is it good now or is it bad?
Vehicle selected.
Is it good now? You guys really think tomorrow? They said it in Star Citizen this week. They said tomorrow? Really? Dude, I would have never, ever expected it to be tomorrow. They did release Friday IA? Really? Really? Did they actually? I really didn't think... Dang, maybe I'm dumb. Dude, I was expecting that it was going to be on Thursday with the other thing. There's no way. Really? That's going to be awesome then. Fuck yeah. Let me check. I was gonna say, no, I don't know. That's kind of cool. Probably, wow. I mean, if it comes out tomorrow, that's gonna be kind of cool. But I really did not expect it. I would expect it to be Thursday, like every other patch they've ever done. They usually never do any patches early. Really? Do you guys think they would do the patch before IAE and they wouldn't just release everything the same day? Maybe. I mean, that would be the smart move. If they do it, hey, what's up, Pinger? If they do it to tomorrow, chat, then that would mean that IAE with the free fly would come out after the initial big bump of the patch tomorrow. Which honestly would be better for servers, and because everybody knows it'll be like, okay, patch is going live, and then it happens like so late in the day or whatever. It happens like so later in the day. So then it would be like, I don't know, it'd be perfect. Because if it happened like later in the day, on the day that there was like the Star Citizen free fly, people might be like, dude, why the hell is this patch thing not out yet? And then they realize it's like way later. Perseus looking sexy? Is it really? Is it really looking good, boys? I'm gonna have to see tomorrow. Metro's gonna pick me up and I'm gonna go do a tour. I'm gonna go walk around it. If he's actually down. It's for backers to be able to download it before the free players hog the download servers? Bro, I fucking hope so. That would be like the best thing ever if they decide to do that. Size 8 guns? Ooh. So, my question, chat, right, is like, if, and I hope this doesn't come out the wrong way, if every ship is going to be better than like the last for like those capital ships, what's gonna be like the best one? Because I know there's like the Bengal. Like, when would that ever come out? I know there's like the Kraken and shit like that, right? Like that's where it starts doing like other different jobs. But like on ships like the Perseus, the Polaris, the Idris, it's like, it felt like the Idris came out and was like, this thing is, I'm sorry, the Polaris came out and was like, this thing is awesome. Like, this is the biggest ship. It's crazy. And then the Idris came out and it was like, you thought that was crazy. Well, guess what? I could kill the Polaris. And then now it's like, this is coming out and this is like this one is a capital ship killer, right? Isn't the Perseus a capital ship killer, or am I dumb? And it's like, damn. Like, are they just gonna keep going crazy? Because that's scary, chat. That's scary. If it keeps getting better and better, bro, that's scary. I feel a little sad for the Polaris owners in that retrospect, because it's like, bro, the Idris is just gonna schmoove them over, and then now this should too, right? Hello there. This is not the droid you were looking for. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, that's what you're saying. Hey, tell that to the cops. Tell that to the cops. No, I'm just kidding. I fucking love Star Wars, chat. I wish there was like another Star Wars movie that was as good as like Rogue One. Oh my god, like a new one coming out. Pixie Clips, bet. I'm gonna pick you up in my Wicklow Idris soon. Oh my god, Wicklow Idris. That's really coming out. So that's actually coming out. That's so fucking sick. I like that those ships are behind like a crazy activity like that, and you don't just buy it with AUEC. Like, obviously people will be able to farm the things and you can buy it with AUEC and stuff, right? But like, oh no, let me check out Pixie Clips from what Metro was saying. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's like not even a speculation. It's like confirmed though. Like, this isn't like, oh, they said something. No, this is like, this shit is confirmed. PTU is ending tomorrow. We get live servers tomorrow. Holy fuck. Seems weak on paper. 100k shields. Ooh, we'll have to see the Nokia. Boys, Alpha 4.4, welcome to Nix. PTU is tomorrow. PTU is tomorrow. I'm excited for that. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so, guys, I know a lot of you don't really like Salty Mike too much, but I don't really have too much of a problem with him. Chat, I watched his video yesterday talking about engineering. Guys, he said that it was fun to engineer a little bit, right? Like when you're like repairing the outside hold of your ship. That's pretty cool. You know what? Should I just watch it right now? Like, this is just what I want to bring up. This is just what I want to bring up. Literally yesterday, so yeah, for real. So, chat, let's just look at this real quick.
What's up, guys? I'm Salty.
So, right here, he talks about, like, different patch note things. Wait, where's engineering at?
My guess, just trying to
okay.
Performance. Yeah, going live.
Where's engineering? Where's engineering? We got to look at this.
I guess. And
okay, this. Listen to this, chat.
And it is not repairable by anything.
Look. This is something I was kind of worried about.
It was not
after he said it.
And yeah, except a new variable.
Watch this.
Wear and tear.
Wear and tear.
This is weird.
Which I want. I want wear and tear because it would be cool to have like, oh man, I've been flying this ship for a week. Let me go repair it. But listen to what he says.
It goes down slowly over time, no matter if a component is on.
Even if your component's not on.
Powered on or not. Actively being abused. You know, like overclocking, using it a ton. I can't tell the difference between any of them. And it is not repairable by anything. Not even station repair. So this indicates
that's got to be changed, right, chat? You guys think that would be changed? You guys think that would be changed? Hey, what's up, Yeety Beady? How you doing, bro?
Will have a lifespan,
he's saying,
I guess.
Components will have a lifespan and you can't repair them. Surely that would be changed, right? I'm just like I want to get your guys' like opinion on that too.
This plan might be the solution for component loss, but it certainly isn't.
Oh no, that'd be weird. Like imagine like after like a week of flying the ship constantly, it's like you have to, you know, get a new component altogether. That could be kind of cool, but like if it gets, you know, overclocked or oh, sorry, I was flying on my wrong thing. Oh no, what do you guys think of that? What do you guys think on that? Aram, thank you so much, dude, for becoming a member again. W. Blue, you just hit blue, brother. Isn't that the third month? Is that the third month? W, man's Aram. Thank you, bro. I'm back. W. They're asking for insurance fraud at this point. Kinda, right? Kinda. But the new Drake ship seems crazy. Medical bed crafting in it, etc. Really? Okay, dude. Guys, that new Drake ship looks... Can anybody link it in Pixel Clips real quick, guys? I want to look at it in a second. Is that okay? The Drake ship looks a little different, right? I think it kind of looks unique and cool, but like, doesn't it kind of look like a box with wings? Kind of looks funny. Guys, should I hold on to my Atlassium or sell it now? Sell it now. Brother, it goes away on the patch tomorrow, so you might be fucked. People might not buy it because usually containers get wiped with the patch. Usually anything that's in a box gets wiped in the patch. So if you didn't sell it already, you might be SLL, bro. I'm sorry. It looks like a Herald 2.0. Yeah, I don't like how the Herald looks though, chat. What's your guys' opinion on the Herald? I do not like the Herald. I just think it looks like really weird. It just looks like a weird ship that I wouldn't want. Yeah, hey, you gotta try to sell it now, bro. Tomorrow, Yeety Beady is what it said. It said tomorrow in the patch, which is sick. The music's hitting right now, boys. It usually never sounds this cool getting close to it. Herald is a disgusting space tick. Damn. Damn. Sounds like not everybody likes the Herald. That's good to see that I'm not alone. I honestly just don't understand why, like, they made it look weird like that. I don't know, like, it's like the fastest ship in the game or something, right? Some weird shit like that. Okay, is this gonna fucking take me there, bro? Can we get the... There it is. I was like, where is it, man? Now we're going, like, so fast. Okay. Not even a mother could love. Sag. Dang. Wow. Nah. Is someone's favorite ship, you guys think, out there? The Herald? I know, what's his name? Ollie43, when he would, like, play new patches, he used to, like, always grab the Herald in the PTU and, like, fly, like, when PYRO first came out, like, all this stuff. It's like, he wants to get there so fast. It's the funniest shit ever when I think about it, man. Ollie43 would always use the Herald. That one-eyed sea guy pushing his glasses up right now, actually, he's the best. Oh, my God. Why? Is the game loud for you guys? This is what I'm talking about. How come at the beginning of the stream the game is so loud, and then as we progress throughout the game and we alt-tab out a couple times, it's like, it gets quieter. Was that not the loudest thing ever? Whoa. I mean, I kind of like it, though. I kind of like it. I want the immersion of flying through here. Also, this is the first time ever flying through here with my throttle. This is kind of cool, chat. This is kind of cool. It's about the same. I'm just, you know, instead of doing QE, I'm doing these like paddle things, but that's pretty cool. Slay Queen, real. The interior of the new ship. Wait, what does the interior look like? I'm gonna go check pics and clips in a second here. I want to see if anyone actually was able to send it. The Clipper. I mean, like, dude. So my question is, right, guys, if it has built-in crafting, is it gonna be better crafting than like if you just put something into your ship? Because didn't people say that there was going to be crafting, like there were gonna be like 3D printer things that were gonna go like. You can put them on the cargo grid of your ship to make any ship have a crafting thing on it. Linked it? W-Mans, thank you. Because that would be kind of cool if there was like a ship that had like the same kind of thing, but it's like a little faster. I'd be like, that would be awesome. Like, that's the method right there. Okay, let's go set our spawn at checkmate, I think, boys. I think we want to go checkmate today. And while we're quantum jumping, I'll check pics and clips to see if you guys, sent that actually. Let's go see. 26 GMs away. Wow, I feel like it used to be more than 26. I thought it was like 54 or something. That feels a little small. Huh. Maybe I'm tripping. Yep, there it is. Okay, 47 GMs. Why did it say it was like... When it looked here... Whoa. I don't know. I swear it said something else. Wow, 3-minute quantum drive for 47 GMs is not long at all, boys. That's going to give us the perfect amount of time to go look in Discord. Let me see. Okay, so that's all we have, right? Or, oh, someone had an exterior thing posted. Oh, wait, I don't want that page. I want this page. Let's go display capture. Thank you, boys, for sending it. You guys are fucking awesome, by the way. So that's the ship. It does look like really weird. What do you guys think that is in the front? Is that going to be like where stuff can come out of? I don't know. That looks weird. What do you think that is? The weapons look hilarious. Dude, what? Is it fucking moving backwards? Is this the back of the ship and that's a gunner? No, because what is that? Is this guy moving? No, that's the back. That's going backward. No, because the guns are facing this way. Bro, this thing looks hilarious. Okay, so this is the interior exterior. Okay, well, let's watch it, right? That's the butthole. It's the waffle maker? Oh, yes, please. Okay, so this guy raises the elevator. Let's see this shit, chat. Let's see this, chat. Okay. You got a regular Drake bed. Or, that's a crafter. That's not a bed. I'm stupid. Okay, this feels like every Drake ship. Wait. Chat. This feels like every Drake ship, how you like walk out of this one room and then you get the bed there. Here, I'll go full cam for you guys. I'll go full cam for you guys. It looks like every Drake ship where you walk out and there's usually a bed there, but instead this time there's a crafting table. There's a fucking, there's a 3D printer. I love that. Okay. Spoiler chat, be warned. Yeah, spoiler if you guys don't want to see a ship that's coming out tomorrow. Right? Isn't it tomorrow? Wow. Okay. What the hell is this thing? How do you come with a med bed and a crafter? Is this the 4.4 ship? Like, is this the ship that's getting you ready for like starter ships 1.0? Like, what the hell? Oh my god. The engine room looks crazy. Okay, what else? Downstairs and then you're out. How big is that cargo grid? Wait, that's not really that big of a cargo grid. It's like probably 4 SU. Is that what it was? 1, 2, 3. So it should be 3 by 2. So it should be 3 times 2 is 6. 6 at the bottom. Should be probably like 12 SU, I would say. Look at his big brakes. Yikes. That's fun. Yeah. Oh, that's what it looks like at the front. Yeah, those do look like brakes then, huh? If we're going backwards or something. Wait! The cargo... To enter the ship and where the cargo hold is the front of the ship? That's the mouth of the ship. Because that's the waffle maker with the top part. So you could go in right here at the bottom. God, this guy picked the worst lighting possible and the worst recording, like, brightness ever, by the way. So what does the crafter do? He has some system stuff. Okay. Pretty nice. 2 chairs. 2 chairs for the boys. What else is here? He's like looking at stuff. He doesn't open the storage things. That's the back again. He's showing the back again. Back looks beautiful. So that's the front to back view. That looks good. That looks good, chat. It looks like a fun little ship to have. Now I don't know what the purpose is of the ship. Hold on. Let me see him shoot this. Okay, feels like that looks in. I feel like sounds exactly like an Avenger Titan. Guessing 75 to 110? Probably. No. They wouldn't release this for 110. Maybe. Oh, no. The Cutlass is 110, so maybe. But it is a newer ship, so maybe like 125 or something. They released the ship for 135. Think about that. And that thing had nothing on it, but it was like brand new with some guns. So it's like... And it folds up like the Corsair. Okay, I like the tri-leg landing there. That's kind of funny. Ship's alright. Ship's alright. I just don't know what its point is supposed to be. Think we're gonna upgrade to this for my cutter? Looks so cool. I mean, yeah, as an upgrade for the cutter or something, I feel like that's probably, you know, exactly what its purpose would be, right? Like you go from like one beginner ship to like this. I don't know. I feel like that's not terrible. What do you guys think, chat? I think it looks kind of cool. The NPCs be flying. This looks like some No Man's Sky kind of ship. It does look like a No Man's Sky NPC ship. I think you're right on that. I might just buy it just for the fun of it. Hey, yo. And that's how Star Citizen makes millions. You're hilarious, man. You guys know Gabe, right? You guys know Gabe. He's been on the streams a little bit the past couple like weeks and stuff. Yeah, he hit me up and he was like, dude, is this real? And it was an Instagram post, and it said, Star Citizen is nearly at $900 million funding. And I was like, yeah. I was like, it's like one of the biggest funded games like of all time. And he was like, you're lying. And I'm like, no, it really is. And he said, then how come it's so shit? And I was like, damn. He's just straight up saying it. And yeah, boys, or it wasn't how come it's so shit. It was, let me see. He was basically saying how bad it was. Shit, it was on Snapchat, so I can't go back to it. But he was basically saying, how come you can't play it? How come it's like the most buggy mess ever? And I was like, bro, honestly, I don't know. I don't know how they just won't fix certain things. But chat, that kind of makes you think, right? Like, I love Star Citizen. You love Star Citizen. We all love Star Citizen. It's the game we play probably the most for most of us in this chat right now, right? But the thing that I'm wondering, right, is like, have you guys ever tried to think of like what it's like for a new person coming into the game? Because that's what I think of like a lot, right? Is for a new person coming into Star Citizen and experiencing server errors and experiencing those kind of things. it's kind of crazy that we deal with that, right? But hey, it's all part of the game. It's all part of the game, and you know, we just get used to it eventually. But it's kind of crazy that, like, I don't know. Every time I see like one of those news article things talking about some like, yeah, this game has reached 900 million in funding and it's still not out, or like that kind of stuff, it's like, I always feel like it's such an easy blanket statement to say it's not finished and all that stuff. But when you look at it, it's like, besides the bugs of like shitty network spaghetti coding and stuff, like, there's a lot of content in the game. Real pinger, yeah. Our creators, I've literally put 90 hours into it, and I've probably put in like 20 hours of Star Citizen. No, probably less than that. So it's like, yeah, I've been playing a lot more Our creators. But hey, what's up, Hunter? How you doing, man? So for me, I'm like, man, going brand new, fresh into Star Citizen, it is kind of a crazy experience, especially in this last patch. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen Nyx. Nyx looks a little bit better, looks a little bit more stable, looks pretty fun. What's up? Hey, what's up, Evolved? How you doing, man? Oh, I just went into my hangar instead of this. I've only been playing for 2 weeks or so, and I'm perfectly okay dealing with the bugs most of the time because the game is sick. Exactly. Oh, 7, what's up, Hawks? How you doing, bro? I was thinking about you today. How you, man? It has been pretty much 100% of my game time on PC for years. Real. It's like, it's crazy that there'll be so many bugs, but it's like, I feel like those companies that just say Star Citizen has $900 million in funding and it's not finished and blah, blah. It's like, you still get more content in this game than most games, right? Like, when you think about it, it's like, yeah, you might have to deal with some FPS issues and some other issues and stuff, but like, if that's not your taste, then hey, you don't have to play it, right? I think that's the best part about having a PC is you don't have to play anything. You can pick what you want to play, and for the people that like Star Citizen, damn, they like Star Citizen. And you know, I'm just happy that I get to play a game that has continuous content coming out as well, though, right? Yes, of course, I would prefer if every now and then we got like a more stable patch, if we got like a month or two in these next upcoming months of just straight up bug fixing. I think that would be amazing. But honestly, there's not really that many games out there that introduce new content all the time. And I think that is why so many people keep coming back to Star Citizen, because every couple months, we get some really cool new missions, or we get a new thing to grind for. We get a new fun thing, which is pretty neat. Pirating the Helpless? Chat, should we start pirating now? Whoa! Lighting bug. Not to be confused with a lightning bug. Whoa! Lighting bug. Maybe that's lightning, actually. Maybe it is a lightning bug, but it's not like a bug as in like the insect. It's actually just a lightning bug that's happening because there was lightning outside. Huh. Speaking of bugs, the breadth of Star Citizen is amazing. You do so many different things that there is always something new to try. Exactly, right? And I think that's what a lot of the people that make those posts and stuff don't really understand, is that a game doesn't have to be 1.0 for a game to be good, and a game doesn't have to be 1.0 to be playable. Look at Tarkov, chat. Tarkov just had its 1.0 thing, and there were more fucking people playing it before 1.0 dropped. Like, chat, all these streamers and YouTubers and people are like not really playing 1.0 as much because it's just like, it's kind of not that goated, right? But when you look at like Tarkov a year ago, like a year before it's 1.0, that shit was gas. It was like everybody was playing Tarkov. It was fun. It was cool. Like, I don't know. I love the game, right? I love the game. I think everybody kind of knows that I'm a Tarkov enjoyer. But I think Ninja, I saw Ninja talking about it, chat. Ninja was like, Tarkov was that game that you played it and it wasn't mainstream. And when it became mainstream, it kind of made it to where the people that liked playing it didn't really like it anymore because they didn't want to play a mainstream game. Also, I completely forgot, boys, I'm in here backwards. Let me see if I can fly out of here. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. Back up. And then we're good. And then we're good. Oh, there's a pipe there. Whoa. Not a pipe. That's like a bar of metal. What the hell? Okay. So they just put random metal around Pyro. Maybe that's why people don't come here as much. Showing off your new hot test skills? Yes, I am, bro. You saw that? I backed up. I went like that, and then I flew up. That was kind of sick, no? That was kind of sick. It's like they lurk for the forums, the YouTube channels, and the game chat that only moan and groan about how bad it is. Just leave it. That's what I'm saying, Aram. That's what I'm saying. It's like we, as Star Citizen people, can complain about the game. But for someone that doesn't know Star Citizen to complain about the game is just not okay. Like, if you don't have... I don't know. If you haven't played like the majority of a game, I feel like it's kind of hard to like really shit on the game and like have like a have validity to your statement and stuff. I just think, I don't know. I think people need to they need to play the game to really have an opinion on it. Okay, so we could do these missions out here actually, which is really nice. I want to go do, look at chat, weren't the Kill a King missions more than 33k? Weren't they 70? Am I trolling? Maybe not. What is this mission? What is this mission? A swift reprisal. Have I done this one? I don't know if I've done this one. Let's go test this one out today. Let's go test this one out. There are a couple channels that entirely focus on everything they see as bad. It gets so old. Yeah, it's like when you guys come to my stream, you guys know that I'm going to give you my 100% unfiltered opinion. If I'm mad at the game, I'm going to be pissed off at the game. But if I'm happy with the game, you're going to see me freaking out like a little kid, getting excited, quite literally getting out of my seat and jumping up and down. Like, that's what you guys know is going to happen when you come to the streams, right? I'm not going to give you guys some bullshit, oh, it's coming soon, and I love it, and it's going to be so good, and it's all going to be fixed. Like, no, I'm going to give you guys exactly how I feel, and I think that's what sets us, like, a little bit apart, too, right? Like, there's people that give their opinions and stuff, but then there's other people that are just, like, they won't say something because they know their audience might not look at it the best way, and they don't want to talk mega shit on the game because then their community is going to hate them, or they don't want to talk so much positivity because they don't want to seem like a bootlicker or something. I don't know. I just feel like, too many people are clouded to say like exactly how they feel in the game sometimes. Is there going to be a wipe with the update? No, there shouldn't be a wipe. The only thing that I would consider being wiped is your ships if you do not store them. So if you guys do not have your ships that you paid AUEC for stored in your hangars, please go store them. Please go store them. Who designed the bar in the middle? Dude, Mahoon, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, and I've said this since I started playing Star Citizen. The people that create the ships do not play the game. There is no physical possible way that the people that created any of the ships in this game actually play it, okay? And this is the perfect example. In a ship that you are supposed to fight things with, like, you have some of the biggest guns in the game on this ship. Why is there a bar in the middle? I don't know. It's like, you know that this could have been just a flat bar of nothing, right? But then they made the executive decision of, oh, this might take up so much view, so let's cut a glass hole in the middle too. But then you're thinking, why did you have the bar there in the first place? Why not put the bar right there and right there? Oh, wait, they do have that bar. Why is there's, come on. We're in the space age, bro. Glass should be able to be big enough to cover all here without a bar. But still waiting on the rework for the Connie? Yep, everybody's waiting for this Connie rework, boys. It's nuts. But, like, the other thing I will say is, like, when I say about, like, people that design the ships don't play the game, guys, look at the Karak, okay? Look at the Karak. The cargo grid on the Karak is the worst thing ever made. And you want to know the second worst? The Caterpillar. Chat, for anyone that doesn't know what I'm talking about, Star Citizen Caterpillar cargo grid. Chat. Look. Guys, for your cargo grid on the Caterpillar, this is what I'm talking about right here about they do not know what they're doing. Why in the world on a cargo ship that you can open up both sides, you can open up this side here and this side here. Why in the world would you put a freaking walkway going directly through the cargo that makes it to where if there's any cargo stacked on the top, You can't access it. Now, don't get me wrong. I think everybody likes walking on a catwalk to see their cargo. That's pretty cool, right? But why would you make it this way? Why wouldn't you, like, put a different thing, make it a little taller or something like that, right? Lol, one of the ships I don't own. There you go. But the Karak, chat, the Karak is just as bad. That means that if you want to unload anything from the top without bugginess, you have to go to the other side, so you can't unload cargo from the side. The Karak is the same thing. There's a lip like right here. It's like either right here or right at the bottom that you can't pull the boxes out of, chat. And you have to find like a specific way that you can actually pull the boxes out. That's what I'm saying. Like, the ships are cool. They're really cool ships. But why would you do that? Why would you do that? Like, why would you make it to where you're not able to, like, move the cargo out of a cargo ship? Like, that's the craziest thing to me. The cat could have been the best. Dude, it could have and it should be. Or see, the ship, like, the C2 should not be one of the best cargo ships in the game, right? Like, obviously, it's a great ship, right? But the C2 is one of those where it's like you should be transporting tanks and, like, big things like that, right? And you could just open the back, right? And you can open the front, and it's like you have all this room that you can just take all the cargo in and out of, right? It's so good. But, like, imagine if the Caterpillar just opened up on the sides and there was nothing blocking like that, no restrictions. Could you imagine if you could open up the Caterpillar and both sides of it, you could just pull cargo out as easily as you do the C2? Oh my God. I would buy the ship right now with cash. Swear to God. Like, that is the best ship. What's the best heavy fighter ship? Got money to spend, no idea what to buy. F8C might be good. I think he's talking about with AUEC though. Google, you talking about AUEC? If you're talking about AUEC, brother, Hurricane's pretty good too. Is the Scorpius available in game? Buy the Scorpius. Scorpius is nice too. I put the cargo grid file in Discord if you want to see. The cargo grid of what? Of what? Of what ship? Of the one I was just talking about? Well, I was only like talking about like the cargo like thing. Or do you mean like, let me go see the grid actually. Let's go land this thing. Objective complete, go to PYRO 2. What do I do now? Okay, I'm here at PYRO 2. Did the mission fail? No, hostiles remaining 100%. Okay, cool. Let's go see if we can kill some hostiles, chat. Let's go see if we can kill some hostiles. We had to find them now, though. Oh, these are the... Okay, chat, we have done this mission before. I've griped about these missions a little bit, because these missions are more for fun and not for, like, AUEC and stuff. Because, if you do these missions, it can be a little bit annoying. Because sometimes the enemies don't spawn. Okay, there's one enemy over there. Chat, we found one enemy. That's nice. Wait, where is he? Where is he? There he is. There he is. Is he dead? I think he's dead, chat. We have 87% more enemies. There's one. There's one right there. Top left. There he is. Come on. There he is. There he is. There he is. Oh, I'm missing. I'm missing. I'm missing. I'm missing. I still can't hit him. I still can't hit him. Oh, no, he's dead. Okay, he was dead. Oopsies. Okay, 62%. Wait, this is easy, chat. We're finding all of them this time. Look, there's a yellow guy right there. Wait, maybe they all spawned in. Yo, he's invincible. Hey, yo. Okay, 50%. Okay, so we killed 3 enemies. We have 3 more left. There's one right there as well. Yo, wait, this mission actually might be working now, chat. Or we found a good server where it's working on. We just shot that guy in the skull, I think. Using keyboard to shoot? I'm using the mouse. Yeah, I am using the mouse. It's the easiest way. You hold right click, and you're able to see everything. Bro, this is the method, dude. This is the method. I don't have it bound to zoom in on my stick. Oh, and then it shows me the targets? Okay, hell yeah. This guy should be easy. Never mind. He has a thing above him. Okay. One shot, dead. Where's this guy? Oh, wow. I would have never seen this guy if I didn't have a marker on him. Okay, so this is a pretty good mission for 33k. This is pretty decent if you, if you're just starting off in PYRO. This is not bad. And then last guy, or 31k, right? Okay, this guy's him. Okay, swift reprisal. Done. Okay, So what can we pair this with? Are there any other missions that we could pair this with that we could do very quickly? Because this one did give us 31K, right? I hate when it's completed, it doesn't show you how much money you got. It should say, like, completed plus blah, blah, blah. That's what it should say, like, plus blah, blah, blah right here after you complete the mission. That would be a good quality of life thing. Try to keep your pants up on this one. I will. Drunk, I will. Don't worry. Is all the ships, including the one you talked about? You can see the grid size? What do you mean? I just downloaded a PDF on my hack chat. Oh, you're talking about this. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. You have different ship cargo grids. That's pretty sick. Yeah, chat, like... The thing that, like, can make me annoyed, right, is, like, when certain things are positioned like this, it's like, how come you couldn't just make it to where it's easier to put, like, 16 SU boxes inside the middle? Because it's like, do you really get to pick what cargo you're getting most of the time? I feel like that's just a little bit weird when they position it like that, but it can be good. Hey, what's up, Divine Sorcerer? How you doing, man? Cargo secondary, Idris P only? That's pretty nice. But, like, how come we can't put 32, 32, 32, 32, right? Are we allowed to or no? Or they don't lock in on the Idris? No, there's no way. I'm pretty sure. I hate the Reclaimer grid. Reclaimer grid is the worst in the entire universe ever made in history, and it should never have been a thing. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. See, that's something good there. That's something fun there, right? C1 Spirit. That's how a ship should be made. Put a 32 SU container, right? Put a 32 SU container. Because what that means is you're able to put 32 SUs. So if you want to put 216 SUs, you can do it. The Taurus still, like, I'm not even going to lie to you, chat, has the best cargo grid in the entire game. The Taurus has the best cargo grid in the entire game. Correct me if you want. Look at it, chat. 174 SUs. See, no one loads it like this. The fuck is he looking at? 222? You can't even fit 222 there. That's fake, no? Chat. 32 SU container and then a 24. 32 and then a 24. And you can load it up with the 4s at the bottom if you want to, but usually you just do the top. But chat, that is my favorite cargo grid ever. The Starlancer Max? Starlancer Max. I don't like the Starlancer, though, because that's the one that has the elevator that goes up and down, right? It can clip on the thing sometimes, and it's dumb. The reason I like this one is because there's nothing that's in the way. It's, you go to the front of the ship, it's completely open, you insert it in, or you pull it out from both sides, from the front and the back, right? That is why the Taurus is the best, because it's the ease of access, the ease of use. Instead of having it to where it's like, you can only put it in from one side, or you have to lower this elevator and then you put it in at an angle because there's like things at the top and the bottom that are messing with it. It's like, bro, when you turn around and you're putting something in the Taurus right here, chat, it's like you literally just shove your containers in there. And it has a tractor beam in the front, yeah. But like, the Starlancer is such a pain in the butt, yeah. It's like, this is the best grid because look at it. Look at it. You just straight up have a huge ass grid right there that you completely, everything is open from the front. There's no bars at the top that are messing with you. It's just, you put it in the front, you put it in the back, it's good. And that is what we need from more ships. Because the people that are designing ships, I feel like just don't play the game as much. And they don't see like every single time you're unloading something, it's like, let's add this really cool pipe because it looks really awesome and blah, blah, blah. Cool, it looks cool, but now my box is getting stuck, right? That's what they should change. Hello there, how are you doing? I'm doing great, bro. How are you? What's the next mission we should do, chat? Because these Headhunter pilots in trouble, I'm pretty sure are very long. I haven't done them since they initially came out, though, so let's try another one. Let's try another one. I want to see if we could pair a couple missions together that spawn close by. If we could find 3 missions that pay 40K that spawn close by to each other, do 3 missions in like 10, 15 minutes, you're making 100K. Oh, that's pretty decent. You know, you can make like 600K an hour if you do it correctly, right? That's just what I'm feeling, right? I call it the Etan grid. Wait, the 3x2 SU in the back is the protected grid on the Taurus. Bro, that thing was supposed to be like a smuggler's thing, right? To where like if you put drugs back there or people that had crime stats, people wouldn't be able to get the pings on where their crime stat was, right? Isn't that what that whole thing is supposed to be? Vaughn did nothing wrong, true. I wish the Paladin did have storage too. I wish it had storage because the thing that makes ships great, right, is like it can be fun to fly around with your boys, but if you're doing any mission where there's like a possibility with cargo, it's like you want to have a ship that can hold the cargo, right? Like if I'm going out with my boys and we're doing not bunker missions, if we're doing, you know, missions where we're fighting other ships, I would like to have my Taurus because there's a chance with some of these ships that maybe they have some gold on them. You know, maybe they have some gold. Maybe they have something that I could sell, right? And if I could sell it, bro, I want to have enough space. All ships should have internal storage, so it is kind of dumb. Some don't, yeah. Bounties. Ironclad will be rad. Hell yeah, it will. The Ironclad is for hauling, but like, we need a ship like the Taurus that might have, I don't know. We need another size 5 gun ship that's big like this, chat. I'm tired of picking between the I'm tired of picking between the Taurus or the Corsair, because like the Taurus is the better option. But I'm tired of dick riding the Taurus, right? We need a ship that can come into the game and turn as fast as the Taurus, maybe even a little faster. Be like the Taurus, have the same cargo grid or similar size, maybe a little bit smaller, maybe a little bit bigger, whatever. A ship that's as good as the Taurus. That's what we need, right? Instead of all these like little smaller ships and stuff, we need a ship that is a big kahuna like this bad boy again. Also, chat, I wanted to try these missions out because I've done these in the past, and these were ones that weren't really worth it. I want to see how long it takes. So it's 12:39 right now. It's about to be like 12:40. I wanted to see how this mission works, because when I've done them in the past, it's like 4 ships spawn, and they take a minute or 2 to kill, but they could just be like annoying.
All channels, I'm under attack.
Yeah, there's 4
Please,
ships here.
if
Let's
you
see.
hear this, help me.
Let's see, because the way this mission used to work, didn't the ships used to spawn in? Didn't they used to like spawn in after you like started the mission and stuff though? So it like would sometimes take a while. My shields are damaged, chat. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die to a cutter and a vulture. Oh no. Okay, cutter's dead. Okay, we have cutter number 2 over here. Something is shooting me in the back. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Is it this guy? It might be this guy. Oh wow, he's flying really fast. I mean, look how slow we turn now though, chat. It is kind of sad. It is kind of sad that we turn so slow now in this ship. Oh, I'm trash. Oh, I'm trash. There we go. There we go. And then he should be dead. So that's 2 ships dead. I am scared though, because we are in hostile territory, which means that we should probably get shot by turrets. And if the turrets start shooting me, then I'm dead. But what I will say, are the turrets shooting at me right now? No, there's 4 ships on me. Oh, wait, it says enemy reinforcements incoming. So there's more enemies that can spawn in on this mission? That's a little crazy. Chat, that's just what I'm wondering, right? Is like, why? Oh no, there's like these missions where it's like you have to defend the ship or whatever. They're fun little missions to have, but like, I don't know. I just feel there's other missions over there that do the exact same thing where these where these ships spawn in, but you get paid more. Isn't that kind of weird? Does anyone else find that weird or just me? Like, I was doing the Foxwell enforcement ones, and it's like you have to kind of do this for the patrol missions. God dang, this guy's flying so weird. It's so hard to use joysticks when there's like weird desync on the ships. It's so weird. Because like, look, if I go to keyboard and mouse here, chat, hold up. Let me find this next guy. Oh, I zoomed in on accident. If I go keyboard and mouse, it's a little bit easier sometimes, because it's like some of these ships will move in such weird ways, and you're just able to trace them way better. It's way easier to trace them. Where are they? Who's shooting at me? My shields are down. Oh, am I getting shot by turrets actually? Or what's hitting me? Did I just get my shields taken down by a vulture? Oh my god, I might have. I might have just got my back shields taken down by a vulture, chat. Yeah, I did see some engineering stuff, Hawks. It does look like you need a group. It does look like you need a group, which is kind of scary. That's kind of scary. Also, it's not letting me lock onto targets anymore, chat. It just wasn't doing it. For some reason, what I'm finding out is when I use the target lock on my sticks, sometimes it just doesn't do it. I don't know why. I'm pressing the button and it's not like the button's broken or anything. It just won't do it if I'm on my stick. It's super weird. It's like, where is he? Come on, die. Oh my. Chat, I had this problem in the past. The Vulture is hella tanky, no? Isn't the Vulture hella tanky? That thing tanked like double the amount as the Cutter. That's kind of awesome. Okay, why did it just unlock off this guy? What is this Eclipse? Hey, yo, this guy's a little bit of a demon. He just bugged me out and I couldn't track him anymore. That was a little weird. Okay, let's move backwards a little bit because we're about to kill him. Never mind, we're not about to kill him. This guy's not even red. He's not even orange. Yo, I forgot the Eclipse actually had that much HP. I'll read what you guys are saying in a second because I know you guys are all saying some stuff right now, but I can't really read it because I'm fighting the NPCs, but I'll get back to you guys in just a second here. Come on. There we go. Okay, so that mission, chat, you guys think that mission's worth 40K? Do you guys think that mission's worth 40K? It's easy to complete, so I understand it being pretty cheap, but there's a mantis there. I'm so confused. We killed all the NPCs, but there's more. I saw a video you could access some engineering from your pilot seat. Really? What I did see from what Salty Mike was talking about, chat, was that with the engineering, the venting stuff didn't do anything. It wasn't making like the fire go out. Yeah, Papa Doms, it's coming out tomorrow. Confirmed. They announced it. It's coming out tomorrow, which is pretty sick. Simple hit. Like, chat, this is what I'm saying, right? Like, we just did this mission right here. We did this mission right here. Headhunter Pilot in Trouble. It paid 47,000 AWC, right? Now, this one says a simple hit. Let's go to a Pyro 1 cave. Let's see which mission's easier. Let's see which mission's easier. Let's see if it's worth it. Far as hell. Pyro 1's 24 GMs away. Hey, I guess we're getting our miles in today, boys. We're getting our flight miles. Oof, not gonna be able to play it till the weekend. Hope it's stable then. Hey, it might be, but I will say the patch drops tomorrow, Papa Doms, and then Free Fly drops Thursday. So it's like gonna be a little crazy. We're checking out Spaceborne 2, 4.10 release today. Spaceborne 2, what is that? Spaceborne 2. Whoa. An impressive space game. That's a video that I just got
sometimes I
recommended.
just
Okay.
feel like Steam is built.
Okay, stand-up comedian guy.
They didn't like the color of one of the screens. What I usually like to do is go through
Whoa.
quite a few of these reviews, look at how
The
many
hell,
hours
chat?
people have played, and then base my opinion on that before I purchase a game, taking into account some of those standard things that you'd like
That looks
to
pretty
see.
cool.
Spaceborne Part 2. Embark on a
Looks like it's good for space
journey
combat.
to greatness. Get ready for adrenaline-fueled battles and a chance to claim your place in the galaxy. Grab the controls of your ship.
Okay.
So creating your character.
So is it just like hella PvP?
Because it gives you a little taste.
Oh, wow.
A little taste of what's to
It's
come.
third person
what I'm
there.
not too sure about, and I haven't seen yet, is how do you level
Oh,
up
it's
that
not.
third skill,
Oh,
which
it's
is
PvE.
Adventurer.
Wait, so
There
it's a
seems
single
to
player
be
game?
Some things in the
Looks pretty
menus
sick.
giving away that there's some sort of a scanning mini game or an exploration mini game. But my first 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah, I think Hawks already has all his stories.
That
He's pretty
said,
good at
I also
that.
like to take my time and look at every little thing when I'm playing these
W
games at the
Horizon, though.
beginning. So it could be that I'm just playing it at a slow.
Okay, I mean, it looks
Certainly
pretty cool.
Just do things on your own as well, and go out and complete missions, and keep doing things the way you do.
Oh, and there's
things,
first
and
person.
Have lots of fun doing so.
Looks pretty unique. It looks like polished. It looks like the guy had hella FPS too. That's what I would be excited about. Live out of your ship for the free fly weeks. Chat, should we do that? For free fly, should we not touch a single place? No, I'm just kidding. If we just only live out of our ship, that'd be kind of funny. Rustville. Oh, it's next to Rustville. Hey, hopefully we can get there then. Hopefully we can get there. Wait, let's put our speed at 6.7. Wait. I can't get it. I can't get it to be exactly 6.7. I'm looking forward to Falling Frontier. More so after the recently released developer update. What is that game? I don't know what that game is. It seems like you guys are pretty up to date on all the games that are coming out. That's gas. I usually don't know about a game coming out until like it just comes out. It's kind of funny. Well, besides that note though, Hightail. Anyone that's here, anyone here know what Hightail is? Apparently released soon. Apparently the release might be soon. Like actually. I'm looking forward to fall. All right, with that. One of these days, Cabo, we need to do a joint best start team video. We should. We should do a duo starter video. Like, you know how like all of our things are like how to start off in Star Citizen? What if there was a video on how to start off with your friends? The best things to do as a duo. That could be pretty fun. Excuse me. We could get into Cutlass Black, say how it's like one of the best starter ships for like a duo. Because it's because it has like a turret in it and everything. That could be fun. Like a whole starter guide around being with a homie. Because there are a lot of people that start their first time playing video games with a friend, right? Like there's not everyone starts like by themselves. It's a great idea, guys. Could be awesome. The Perseus size 7, in my opinion, looks similar to the Idris size 10 gun. Ooh. So are you saying that it should have been a size 10 gun? Is that what you're saying? Okay, wait a second. Wait a second, boys. Going to this mission at the cave, first off, pitch fucking black. I can't see anything. But it looks like at this mission, we have to kill 2 NPCs, Misao Jonas and Tetsuya Thatch? Okay. I mean, I honestly could probably completely bypass them just by flying to the mission and not caring about them because they're in an arrow, and an arrow will probably not really pierce my shields too much. Duo versus the verse. Versus the verse. That's a funny way to put it. Oh, okay. They are shooting at me. Okay, so they are bad. They are bad. We had to just test this. So with this mission, there's a Reliant core. Okay, you know what? It's being a little bit annoying, and I can't really see anything because it's fucking pitch black here, and I don't know why there's no night vision. We should have night vision, chat. But what I'm going to do is fly over this way, and then wait for the ships to want to come in front of me, and then we'll deal with them. I feel like, chat, why is my ship so slow? I feel like I'm flying insanely slow today. I don't know why. It feels like ever since I switched to the thruster, I'm flying like microscopic speeds. Or the throttle, sorry. Okay, he's about to break our shields. Like, chat, why did I just slow down? Is my landing gear down? My landing gear is not down. Why am I going like 100 meters a second? This is the weirdest shit I've ever experienced. Okay, is that one of the ships trying to kill me? No, it's not. Bro, I can't even see any of these ships. Like, they're just flying around in the weirdest way possible. They go behind me and then, like... I don't know, it's just funny. What is this guy? That guy's dead. I can't see shit. Chat, why did they make it to where you can't see anything at nighttime? Like, it's a little bit crazy. It's a little bit crazy that you can't see anything. Landing gear down? No, landing gear wasn't down. That was just weird. Am I gonna die? I feel like I might die, chat. I don't know where the ground is. I understand not being able to see the ground because it's dark there, but like, how come there's no night vision thing? It was literally, I saw a post about it on the Spectrum the other day. Someone was like, no, this was literally announced as like, it wants to be like a game design thing. Like, they announced it years ago. There was gonna be like some night vision thing. Well, they just never made it. I feel like we should have that already. Like, how come I can't see? And there's no possible way to tell which is the ground and which isn't the ground right now, chat. Isn't that kind of crazy? By the way, I have my lights on my ship on, chat. I have my lights on my ship on. The ground is to my right. I thought it was under me. Whoa. Whoa. The only way I can tell now is I see some stars. And then this ship is like, look at the AI. He's just flying in me. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. I could never catch up to him. I'm in such a big ship. Oh, no. He flew away. There we go. Now we can kill him. He just flew away like an idiot. Oh, I'm bad. I'm bad. Oh, okay. He's just not going to take any damage. Now he's taking damage. There we go. Okay. Now let's see where the ground is. I think the ground's over here since he's falling towards it. Let's see. Yeah, chat, keep in mind I have my lights on my ship on. Night fighting is like turn ping, repeat. Yeah, it's a little annoying when it goes like that. Okay, so this is the target's last known location. And then that is... Okay, so I pull up to the mission. There's 2 last known locations, chat. Which one do we go for? The left or the right? Everybody say in chat, left or right? Throttle limiter or speed limiter? Yeah, I'm doing the throttle thing, but it was... I mean, it goes to the max speed it could go. It's just the ship is so slow now. Right? Okay, you're the first one to say anything, Divine. Let's go right. Let's go over here. Why did it get darker? Why did it feel like it got darker there? Retro thrusters and stuff. Oh, not accepting friend requests right now. Thank you, though, dude. Okay, so there's 2 caves. Oh. Maybe there are 2 caves. What if the other side didn't have a cave? What if the other side didn't have a cave and this is actually the only spot? I think I can land here, but sadly, I have no idea to know if I can land somewhere or not because they don't want us to have... They don't want us to have lights on the bottom of our ship. Okay, so I accidentally hit a rock. That's a little weird. What about now? What about now? Can I do it now? Okay, is that good? I think we're able to go now? Okay, we can. Why aren't there floodlights at the bottom of every ship? Yeah, Polaris has lights below. Yeah, try landing a Polaris here, though, Nokia. That'd be a little fun, even with the lights. Hey, yo, could you imagine trying to land here with all the rocks that Pyro 1 has? Like, look, let's look around real quick. Hey, yo, look at that. Sorry, it's invisible at nighttime. I can't see anything. Look at that. Damn. Damn, there's a big rock right there. Okay. Also, how come my flashlight is just shining mostly on my gun? That's kind of funny. Okay, so there's a guy in here that we have to kill. We haven't had these cave missions in a minute. I know they were on Daymar and stuff. Scan for target. Chat, how do I scan for target? That's a rock? At least I think so. Chat, how do I scan for the target once I'm in here? Is there a button I can press? The music is beautiful. Can I press tab? I tried pressing tab. That shit doesn't work. That's not a thing. Why does it tell me to scan for target? I'm wondering if I go down there if I die. I think I'll be able to come back up, but definitely not from here. Okay, am I supposed to go back open there? Or back over there? Open map? Yeah. Big ass cave system, chat. Maybe he's down there. Nice. There's no way. Chat, I'm not even kidding. What it means is it wants us to go back, by the way. Wait, which way did I come from? Am I lost? Uh-oh. Cave divers be like, hey, yo, wait a sec. I'm actually lost, chat. What the fuck? I didn't think I went down here. Okay, it is back this way. Okay. I think, chat, it wants me to go back into my ship and scan with my ship. I'm not even kidding you. I am not even kidding you. Kabuto Kavuto. Yep, that's me. The cave guy. Hey, Kabutops is a fossil type Pokemon, chat. You have to get him from a fossil and then, return to Pyro 1 Cave. Good to know that other folks have the same problems and frustrations that I do when I play, although I do sympathize too. Oh, well, thank you for sympathizing. And yes, we all go through problems. Yeah, it's kind of a little silly sometimes. The cave looks amazing. I didn't know they were on Pyro 1. I didn't know they had the mushroom caves on Pyro 1 either. I found 2 of them on Daymar before, but... Chat, how am I supposed to scan for the target? Also, it just got eerily quiet in here. The music turned off, and I realized that there's no noise. You guys think he's actually down here? I don't think that there's actually an NPC here. I think this shit is a lie. Yeah, because this guy just went all the way down. Yep, well, I'm fucked. I'm not getting back home, chat. Where did I fall to? Nice, guys. I could get weird fungal things. That's gonna be a fun one. Okay, chat. Are we at the bottom of the cave? Okay, we're at the bottom of the cave, chat. And it's just, I like how on the map it's just a flat wall. It's like, yeah, you hit the back of the cave. Flat wall. Nothing on the other side. Oh, Sag. Uh-oh, guys. I can't scan because, oh, wait. Believe it or not, I'm not a ship. So I can't really scan for the NPC that, you know, even if I could scan, I can tell you guys that I don't think he's in here. I think he would have got mad at me already. Also, I think he would have maybe had a yellow marker on him if there was actually a person in here. But maybe not. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes with these missions. But I definitely can tell you there's rocks to mine. That's always fun. That's always fun. Oh, man. It just gets better, chat. It just gets better. Okay, I think we go up here, and then I think we jump back across to where we jumped in from, which was right over here. Okay. Fuck out of here. There's no way. Oh, my God. I might be too fat. Maybe I have to put my weapon away, boys. Wouldn't there be more NPCs in there if he was there? Yes, I think there would, actually. Like how the old caves... Well, that's the thing, right? Is the old caves that you would go into to fight the players wouldn't be... Or the NPCs, they wouldn't be like this. They would actually have, like, boxes around. And they would have, like, big open areas. And there'd be, like, copions and stuff like that. I have a feeling that they just might not be in the game anymore. Those kind of missions. Okay, where did I just go up to? How are you supposed to find your way around this cave, period? I can't see. I think I go back out here. Yep. Okay, there it is. Okay, chat. Will I be able to make the jump? Or am I stuck in this cave forever? Okay, that time it let me grab onto the ledge. Good. Okay. Whew. I actually didn't think I was going to miss that jump, chat, and it actually made me miss the jump. That was a little scary, I won't lie. Star Citizen won't tell you, but this mission is straight up busted. Maybe. It might be, chat. I remember, I have to scan for a target. Dude, I had a sick run on Arc Raiders. So much fun. I'm glad you introduced it. Hey, I'm glad you're having fun with it, Graf. Fuck yeah, brother. Dude, we got some good raids yesterday, dude. I found a volcano. I was doing a free kit. I found a volcano, the shotgun. Killed 2 players with it and got out, bro. It was kind of nuts, dude. I was excited. It's not ships above the cave and atmosphere. Nope, because look, as soon as I leave here, it says return to Pyro 1 cave. Okay, what if, guys... the mission is 1.2 kilometers away. I love that. What if we put our ship so very close to the entrance, it counts us as in the cave, and we press the scan button? Now, that won't work either, I don't think. Wait, what if you scan from the ship? That's what I was thinking. But we'll see. Because it didn't have the scan for target thing until I entered the cave on foot. So that's kind of what I want to test out. That's kind of what I want to test out right here. Let's see. Okay, we scanned. Nothing.
Graveborn tipped $69, paying it forward. What is a star's favorite beer? I'll answer in chat.
What is a star's favorite beer? Is it the Australia beer? Australia? W grab on with the $69! We scanned and all of a sudden that happened, yeah. No, W Grabborn, what the heck, chat? Can we get a W, boys? That is absolutely nuts. Grabborn! Oh my god, dude. Holy cow, I did not expect that today. Thank you so much, dude, for supporting the stream with that crazy donation. I don't know, what is a star's favorite beer? What is a star's favorite beer? Grabborn! Oh my god, dude. Holy crap. 2 more guesses? Okay, what is a star's favorite beer? Could it be... Oh, is it something that has to do with... I don't know. Corona. Corona. What? Wait, why Corona? Chat, do I not get it? Do I not get it? Corona. Maybe I don't get the joke. Wait, maybe I don't get the joke. Chat, do you guys get it? I don't get it. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Star and Corona? Lol? Am I the only one not getting it? Star and Corona. Solar Corona? Wait, chat, am I dumb? Am I dumb? Solar Corona? The solar corona is the outermost layer of the sun's atmosphere. Oh, okay, I get it now. I looked it up. Oh, okay. Wait, now I learned something too. So it was a joke and I learned something. That's a triple W, chat. Thank you. Think the sun. Damn. How many of you guys knew that? Are you guys like the smartest people in the world? How do you guys know this? The outer layer of the sun is the corona. Does everybody just know that and I'm dumb? Yo, hey, I'm not gonna lie. No, Kia, I think we're just dumb. I think you and I are just the only people that didn't know. Holy crap. W smart people. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, Craftboard, for the 69, by the way. Absolute giga chat. Thank you, bro. Wow, yeah, dude, thank you. Okay, chat, let's go ahead and see if we could actually make some AUBC doing other missions, because these are pretty terrible. Do we have unverified missions? No, we don't, because we're in PYRO and it's a lawless system. There is an investigation mission, though. Oh, this is just for the other area. Honestly, I'm wondering, chat. I want to see something. Aegis Saber cleanup for 20k? Are you stupid? Why would I pay 20k to do that? Okay, no, none of those salvage missions are actually there anymore. They've removed them from the game. This guy needs stomping. Wow. They've reduced the price of all of the missions. They reduced the price of all of the missions. Deep Space Hit only pays 25k now. That's actually insane. Pilot in Distress, yeah. Shuttle Power Asteroid Base, wait, yeah, they... Reprisal Attack. I mean, this could be decent. 75k for this. We could try this. Wait. Boys. They've reduced the price of almost every single mission. Like, unironically. Education stream, Professor Kabu. Hey, Professor... Nah, this is Kabutop's university with all of you guys as professors, because I think all of you guys are smarter than me. I think I might be the most... I think I might be the least smartest person here. There we go. There we go. They must want everyone to go mining? Everyone to go mining? Dude, is it mining, like, terrible right now anyway? Is it mining, like... Chat, isn't there a thing where when you refine, your refinement process is bugged? Because the refinement process with construction materials is... It told me that my 22 SCUs of construction materials or something was actually 6 SCUs of construction materials. And if I refined all my construction materials, I would get 1.9 SCUs, meaning I would get 1 SCU back, maybe 2. Didn't bug on you? Oh, well, you're goated then. You're lucky. Bro, my shit went from 22 SCUs of RMC to 2. Like, it's kind of not the best. Are you kidding me, Mike? What? How did you get it? The set I'm wearing right now? You're telling me I'm walking around with some 250 mil on me? Chat, for some reason, I think my armor set's going missing tomorrow. For some reason, my armor set's going missing. I think I might be the most dumber person. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Did I say? I don't think I said that. Hey, Kabu, what is the best way to make sure you don't lose council script or MG script? You shouldn't lose those per patch. I don't think you lose those per patch. Do you, chat? But if you want to know, just keep them all in your hanger. Don't put them in boxes. Don't do anything. Just keep them there. If they're in boxes, they will get deleted for sure. What's up, everyone? Hey, what's up, Nano? Is it Pyro soundtrack just much better than Stanton's? Yeah. Stanton, I feel like, doesn't have soundtracks half the time. It's weird. What? The asteroid mining base was there the whole time? Dang it. Dang it. There's no way. I genuinely did not know that I passed it. That kind of sucks, boys. I was fixing some stuff. Dude, I started coughing. Check my eyes. They're watering, dude. I don't know what happened, boys, but something definitely did go happen. I lost like 650 from last patch. That's not good. That's really not good. I do apologize. But, guys, remember, everybody, please, please, please make sure that your ships are stored. Like, the amount of people that, like, come into my chat, what do I do after I lost my ship? I'm like, bro, I've been saying it for a week and a half, dude. Make sure your ships are stored. Because if they are not stored, chat, you will lose them unless you bought them with real-life money. Yeah, is mining going to be good next patch, chat, or no? The Orion? Oh my, I don't even know that one. What can you do with MG script? Trade it with Wicklow stuff, right, chat? Someone sold four pure Karenite for 2.5 billion. What the fuck? Really? That's, bro, that's people that have, I swear to God, the people that are doing Karenite chat are people that are buying AUEC. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. People are selling Karenite to people that I think have bought AUEC, and they're just doing ludicrous amounts of pricing, and then they are, yeah, that's the only thing that I think. Because yes, there's a lot of money in circulation, but for the amount of people, how many people have billions of AUEC? There's only one thing, in my opinion, and that is people that have been purchasing AUEC. I bought one 8SU box of Atlassium and sold it for 60 million. That's what I'm saying. I think the people that are doing Wicklow stuff are AUEC traders. Like, I don't want to say 100% certain, but I feel like I'm pretty certain, man. Because it's just the thing of, like, there hasn't been a crazy money method in a while, and I understand a lot of people had money from, like, the Align and Mine and shit like that or whatever, but I just do not see it being possible that there was that much, like, well, I had $1 billion grinded for every bit of it. Yeah, but, like, what I'm saying is, like, the people that are spending 11 million on these Wicklow things, I think they are people that are buying AUEC. Because the only other way that they would have that much AUEC is if they themselves were farming Karenite and farming those things and then selling it for AUEC. But then why would they sell all theirs and then buy more unless they're just trying to flip the market? It's from duping or buying fake AUEC. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if you have that much money in game, and you're buying things for the Wicklow missions, how did you get that much money? Right? How did you get 4 billion? How did you get 10 billion? Right? 700K from cargoes, so 11, because, like, the people that are spending that money, it's like, yeah, maybe you got it from selling some armor set or something, right? But did you really find 6 Palatino rare armor sets? Did you really find all this Karenite just for you to sell the Karenite and then buy more Karenite? Just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's the asshole we want.
Yeah. You've given out $1 billion? Yeah, I have given out $1 billion. But what I'm saying is, like, the people that gave me the money say that they sold Karenite, right? They sold Karenite. So they mined the Karenite and sold it. But what I'm saying is the people that are buying Karenite, I think, are people that abuse the game. Because where did they get the money from? Where did they get the money from? Is that what I'm, like, chat, what I think has happened is there was a lot of money in circulation, and the first people that officially bought and, like, sold Karenite or whatever, right? Some people had Karenite or whatever, then they realized it went up in price, so they started selling it, right? Then people started grouping their money together, and they started doing shit like that, and then they went ahead and they sold the Karenite, right? Then Chinese farmers either found a way to glitch it, like how they did the Jadanite or whatever the fuck that shit is. That's how they got, like, a bunch of AUEC into the game, right? But the people that are buying Karenite, where did they get their money? Where did they get their money? How did they grind 200 million, or how did they grind 1 billion AUEC, right? One of the only, like, feasible ways right now is Wicklow certain things, but, like, for $1 billion? For $1 billion? It's not possible. It's not possible. The only way to get that much money is if you're selling the Wicklow favor things. But if you have that much money, the only way I could see, maybe I'm dumb, is if you had, like, because what are the other things that sell for a lot? Yeah, obviously you watch Kabu cash guides. Bro, chat, I was waiting for someone to say it. Yep. You guys want to know how you make a bunch of AUEC? You just watch the Kabu videos, I guess, right? No. The Polaris is like 10 billion or UEX. That's what I'm saying, right? If you, like, what the fuck, dude? All these guys are shooting me. All these guys are shooting me. You know what? I don't even know where I could jump to. Because anywhere I try to jump to, it's going to just brick and it's not going to let me jump. Look, see? It's like picking between the two locations. It's picking, like, chat, this is the dumbest shit in Star Citizen. When you're trying to jump to one location and it keeps swapping to the next one. It's like, I've died like so many times because of that. But I still got FPS at dogfighting. I'll get better though. Hey, always good to get better, bro. But like, what I'm saying is like, the only other way I could see it being possible is if you, let's say like, the Idris takes 100% Karenite and the other ship takes 100% Atlassian. Like, let's say 100 Karenite SCUs, 100 Atlassian SCUs. The way that I could see it making sense is if, you know, you got lucky because you were able to buy a shit ton of Atlassian, you sold all that for a bunch of money, and then you have the money to buy the Karenite for the Polaris, right? Right? But if you're buying a Polaris outright, that means that what? You either made your money with Atlassian, which you're not making as much as you are with Karenite, right? So it most likely has to be Karenite. If you sell that Karenite, why didn't you just keep the Karenite and do it yourself? Unless there's weird shit like what Mike said, where someone sold a couple SUs of Karenite or a couple Karenite or whatever for a crazy amount, for a fourth of the Polaris or something. But it's like, then you're getting into some weird skeptical stuff of market manipulation and weird shit. I will, is it the same name as, oh, you guys are talking to each other, W. Yeah, I hit the QT drive is bipolar on where it goes. Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm gonna pick here, I'm gonna pick here, I'm gonna pick here, I'm gonna pick here. It like does that like funny stuff. Okay, I need to repair my ship. Whoa, that was my cargo grid. Been playing a lot of GTA lately. Just got done with the Kaio heist. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Where do I need to heal? Wait. What's outside Monox again, chat? Is this checkmate? No. Bro, I actually watch this chat. You know, I'm gonna land somewhere. I want to see if I can actually Arid Reach. I want to see if I could repair my ship at Arid Reach, because I wasn't able to repair my ship anywhere on Stanton yesterday. I just collect taxes. Best money method guide. Sure, there you go. Tax collector. The market is so cooked through UEX, only good for routes in my opinion. It's just, I think there's a lot of AUC buying going on. And if you guys want to know why I think there's a lot of AUC going on, like buying, I've been hit up by like 10 companies. I've been hit up by like 10 companies, chat, and they're plowing money into it. You guys know I was sponsored by that one company one time, but I didn't promote their UE or their AUEC services and like that kind of shit or whatever. I promoted them for other games, right? But which was like a kind of different thing. I need money for rent. It was weird, right? But chat, when you look at all of these websites, if they have this kind of thing, chat, of course, with some of these websites, I look at them and I'm like, yeah, shoot me an offer of how much you're going to pay, because I shouldn't do this because it's against terms of service of the game or whatever. And then they'll say their offer just because I'm like, I want to see how much they're offering. Chat, they'll offer, some of them nowadays, a couple $100 per video. You can get it for way cheaper, I'm pretty sure, Starkey, on other websites. That's a crazy shit, though. It's like, some of these websites are willing to offer a couple $100 for one video, chat. One video. And it's because they know if I make a video with the thing, they might get hella people that are like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking buy this. And it's like, I'm not gonna make a video on it because that's scummy as shit. Like, there is, like, for a website to offer that much to a creator of my size, boys, that means they're making so much money. And I'm not gonna lie, CIG can't really do anything to stop it besides take out the ability to send people money. That's the only way they could change it. And if they do that, what happens then? Spend the weekend mounting a TV and a sound system. I can't wait to play Arc Raiders with... I need this. Yeah, I'm coming over. I'm coming over. Brother, that sounds so good, dude. Oh my god. We have like a soundbar and a subwoofer, chat. That's what we have for our TV. Honestly, I'm thinking I might need to upgrade, chat. I'm thinking I might need to upgrade. I want surround sound. I want to hear I just got chills thinking about surround sound. Yo, am I old, chat? Am I getting older? Uh-oh. Why did I just get chills when I thought of surround sound? Is this life after 20? Chat, I'm almost 20. I'm almost 24. Whoa, yikes. Uh-oh. No, but chat, I'm almost 24. Is this life when you hit 24, 25? There's surround sound for PC? Yeah, but like well, with my headphones, yeah, but like when I'm watching a TV show with like Taylor or something, you know, I wanna hear Jimmy in Better Call Saul get pissed off in surround sound. Now my dad always had like surround sound stuff. I feel like dads are pretty good with that stuff nowadays, and it's like they all got that surround sound stuff, but nice, chat. Wait, let me go repair my ship. Chat, wait, I'm gonna go repair my ship, chat. Beep boop 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 beep boop 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 boop. Beep boop 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 boop. Let me repair my ship. Dee dee doo boop boop. Oh, welcome to the vehicle maintenance service app. Repair, refuel, all from your cockpit. Oh, nice. Dock with the refueling vehicle or supported pad or hangar. Oh, okay, cool. Refuel, restock, repair. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Let me go do this real quick. Wait. Let me just make sure. Am I at an area that I can do this? Oh, landing pad. Oh, buy vehicle. Wait, there's not actually one here. I'm an idiot. Oops, chat. I'm an idiot. There actually isn't anything here. There wasn't vehicle services. I am actually an idiot. My bad. Wait, where can I buy vehicles though, chat? Where can I buy vehicles here? Can you actually buy vehicles at these? I've tried before in the past. I've tried before in the past at these kind of locations. Looks like I'm an idiot. Cowboy, did you ever do org events for Org 151? We put them on a very, very, very long hiatus because of the fact that we would get stream sniped so often. Yeah, so it's kind of a shitty thing. Like, it just can be really annoying when, like, we set up an event and we're like, yeah, let's do this big event thing. And then we start the event, and when we're somewhere with, like, all of our friends, we just get attacked by players and killed. And so it's like, I'm down to do more org events and stuff, but with the kind of content that I make, I don't know, I feel like I don't know, I feel like the griefers just are attracted to our shit, boys. I don't know why. I don't know why. Why am I missing mags? What the heck? That's really weird. But yeah. Do I have my helmet on? I do not have my helmet on, and my water was not put away for some reason. There we go. Water is put away. Helmet. There we go. We have our HUD on now, right? Just making sure. Good. Let's go see if we can buy some ships, chat. They hate you because you hate you? Hey. W mans, thank you. I've actually landed here before, chat. Okay, this isn't where it is. You said, I mean, besides the headset, you can get PC surround sound. It's a little more tedious to set up, but it can be really good. Really, do you guys like listening to stuff with speakers? I honestly hate speakers with PC stuff. I don't like being... Like, in order to play a video game, I feel like if you really want to hear the audio, you have to have it on your head. Servers feel off today? What do you mean? Whoa. The hell is an Aspis? Your gear is the cost of 5 890 jumps. Chat, we're just walking around with 5 890 jumps on our butt cheeks. My butt cheeks? Chat, think about it. If this is worth 250 mil for 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, that's like, what, 60 mil a pop? Don't lose your helmet, I won't. It's like 60 mil a pop, chat. That means that my pants are an 890 jump, chat, when you put it that way. That awesome armor, thank you, bro, thank you. It's worth 250 mil. I didn't know that. No, I thought it was worth like 200 mils, what Romy told me when he gave it to me. But yeah, surround sound is better, but it... My game just glitched. Maybe I could buy a ship here, chat? Where are the ships? Where can I buy a ship? I want a ship. Because when PYRO first came out, it said you could buy ships at places like this. And I was always going to them, and I could never find out where you could buy the ships. Right here, maybe? Fuck around and find out. Okay. Or my cheek hurts. I don't know why the inside of my cheek hurts. Yeah, guys, I really need a PASC SMG. That's what I've been looking for the whole time. Oh, how did you know? How did you know that's exactly what I needed? Oh, I needed a Mac Flex backpack granite red. Oh, yes. And a J5 helmet. Chat, where are the ships at, though? This place looks ready for Christmas, though. That's pretty beautiful right there. It all depends on how you set up your surround sound. Yeah, but it would be, like, impossible to stream with it. Unless, like, there was a way to, like, do the mic thing without it. And shop terminal, is this it? Can I buy a ship here, chat? Aw, no ships. Where can I buy the ships, chat? So how come it says you can buy ships at places like this? Oh, yeah, it deletes the links, yeah. Guaranteed untraceable. That's what I want with my firearms, actually. Holy shit, boys. Maybe I should buy one. Let's buy a knife. Energy mag. Okay, let's get an energy SMG clip. Or battery, whatever the fuck it is. Is this the Diddy room, chat? Yo, this is the Diddy cage! What? Why are we in a pyro cage? Let me out, please! Let me out! Hey, yo. There's actually a cage in there. That actually was a Diddy room. What the hell? Remind me never to go back in there, boys. What is that noise? I think there's a propane tank stuck in there. Do you guys hear that? It's a leaper! Ah! Imagine it was a leaper. Holy shit, I'd be terrified. That's where the grow operation is. I guess so. Okay, we'll get out of here in just a second, boys. Yeah, because this isn't not safe at all. A propane tank next to a busted pipe. Bro, I hate that in these areas, if you turn your flashlight on, you actually get less visibility than if your flashlight was off. What is in here? Guys, how come this happens every single time I go to Pyro? How come every single time I go to Pyro, it ends up becoming, oh, all of the missions that I thought were good, oh, they actually all got nerfed, and they pay significantly less money, and they're all trash. And the only mission that might be worth it pays 50,000 AVC, which is so minuscule, but you go to it and it's broken, and then you end up realizing that there's nothing worth doing in Pyro for money, and then you land at an area to try and repair your ship, and then you can't repair your ship there, and then it says that you can buy a ship there, and then you realize that you can't buy a ship there, and then I start walking around the random buildings because I'm looking for the area to buy a ship because it says I can, and then I can't, and then realizing that, like, there's nothing in the rooms and they all just got trash lighting, and it's like, that's what happens every time I come to Pyro. And then I realized, like, this is why I stay in Stanton and I have my spawn set in Stanton, because Pyro is, like, low-key useless. I don't know why it's in the game right now. Like, chat, this is the first time I've been into Pyro since 4.3 dropped. Like, I'm not even kidding. Also, my hanger doesn't go up anymore. That's fun. Okay. My hanger doesn't go up or down anymore. Doesn't Turtle Beach or someone make 7-speaker surround sound set of headphones? That's kind of insane. Hey, yo. Pyro has so much cool stuff that doesn't do anything. Yeah. Pyro's pretty cool for going around and hanging out, maybe? Doing missions for the lore, not the money. That's what Pyro's for, chat. It used to be good. There used to be missions, and then I made videos on them, and then they removed the missions from the game. Chat, it's the fact that the missions weren't buggy. The missions weren't bugged, because think about it like this, guys. Look, if we go to Pyro right now, right? Yeah, there's only contested zones. I'll get into that in a second, but chat, you can see, right? I used to make videos. There were missions that you could get for like 180K, 150K. There were actual good missions, right, that paid well, right? But all of the missions here, like looking for trouble, these orange level contracts that I have unlocked, chat, all of these mercenary missions, you can do instanted. So why would I do them in Pyro? Like, all of the missions that were actually worth it to do and paid AUEC, I made a video on. Because guess what? Why would I make a video on a mission that doesn't work and doesn't give you good money? So I made videos on the missions that worked and gave you good money. And I told people, don't bother doing any of the other missions because they don't work and they don't give you money. And then after making the videos, CIG removes the missions from the game. Oh, but what's that? They were the only missions in Pyro that worked and gave you money? I don't understand why they did that. Chat, it's perfectly okay for people to be spending hundreds of millions and billions of AUEC on Karenite and doing that because, well, that should be in the game. It's good to have player-to-player commerce. I love that, right? But it's perfectly okay for them to add Wicklow parts and things like that that they know are going to cost that much AUEC, but you can't play the game to get that much money. The only way to get that much money is by cheating or doing an org event that you need 5 people for. 10 people maybe, right? Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? The literal only missions that were good and worth it to do here in Pyro, I made a video on, and then they removed them from the game. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, bro. That's really good to see you, dude. I hope that you subscribe and you hang out and you chill out with us a little bit, bro. We're having a good time today. But can collect 7 data cards for 3 different CZs and then go to executive hangars, use data cards to get random ships and then get more loot. Yeah. I feel like Star Citizen's they're prioritizing that kind of stuff. They're not doing as many fun missions right now. There's some new missions that are coming out and stuff, right? But like, I feel like it's not as much missions anymore. It's like, go do Wicklow stuff. CIG runs the ABC gray market. Could you imagine? It's all just like people that own the game on UEX. That'd be kind of funny. But like the Kill the King missions used to be more. Like, see what's out there. We could go monitor satellites for 30,000 AUEC, chat. I'm confused. Evolved with the 20!
$20. Thank you for all of the intel. Very helpful.
Thank you, dude. W-Mans. Thank you, bro. Do you think they will have missions with good economy on next update? No. Evolved with the 20! Can we get a W in the chat, boys? Thank you so much, Evolved. Chat, I think we have to make another video. Evolved! Actual W-Mans. Actual W-Mans with the $20 dono. Thank you, bro. That is absolutely nuts, man. To do, such a crazy donation right now, dude. Thank you, bro. Evolved, you are fucking awesome, dude. Thank you, bro, for being here for me and helping me out, dude. Chat, what do you guys think? Should I make another Star Citizen news talking video? I think we should. I think we should. Maybe we can make a little video. It'll be like a little bit of a Kabutops rant and stuff. Maybe it'll be a little fun. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Kabutops, and welcome to another Star Citizen video. This one's a little bit of a rant on where missions are currently at in Star Citizen right now. We're recording it live on stream. We're heading over to Patch City because I have to repair my ship, and I thought I would just talk to you guys a little bit. We have the chat here, so I could bounce some ideas back and forth with them in the chat, but kind of what I was talking about with them, and I wanted to bring this into video format to kind of create this, you know, announcement to you guys, is that I feel that the missions in Star Citizen are at a very, very bad place currently. I think for the regular person that plays Star Citizen, it's almost unplayable to make a good chunk of money and really experience the game. Now, before everybody gets into that whole, like, talking of, oh, not everything has to be for money, not everything has to do this, because that's what I get every single time when I make one of these videos. People in the comments are like, no, you shouldn't have to only worry about how much money something makes in Star Citizen and blah, blah, blah. Okay, here's the thing. You do not have to worry about that, right? And if you don't worry about that kind of stuff, well, you can leave the video, no worries, that's completely fine. But what we are making this video on today is about how you can make AUEC in Star Citizen and how you can get chips. What I currently feel like in the game that's happening is right now, Star Citizen and CIG is focusing more on the Wicklow kind of stuff and like, you know, the executive hangars and those kind of things for playability of the verse over actual like missions that you can do. What I mean by that is like instead of playing like regular missions, instead we're going to bunkers for ASD facilities with lore and stuff, which I love lore. I love that kind of stuff, right? But besides like the Star Citizen lore kind of missions, there's not really much out there right now. If you wanted to, you know, go get a new Cutlass Black, or let's say you wanted to get a ship that's like 3 million AUC, right? Like the Vulture, for example, right? Well, right now, RMC is selling at 5,500 AUC and SCU. So salvage isn't worth it really to do for money. Maybe when crafting is out, which it isn't out yet, and maybe when that stuff's out, maybe it's going to be a little bit better, but I mean, even then, it's not really going to be that awesome. Okay, so salvage isn't that fun right now. Cool, check. We've already made multiple videos on that. Well, what about other missions? Well, right now, I just went around PYRO for the first beginning hour and a half of today's stream, and we decided we wanted to go see if there were any money methods, right? Let's go see if there's any missions that we can make money on. So we went ahead, let's open up our contracts menu, show you guys what we did. We went and did 4 missions, okay? Reprisal attack. We're in PYRO right now, right guys? Right now, reprisal attack is a mission that you can do in Stanton. I'm pretty sure at least, right? You can do this mission in Stanton. It's literally one of those where you just fly to an area, you hide in the, like, emissions cloud, and then the ships spawn in. If that sounds familiar with you guys, well, the priority CFP and headhunter missions do the same thing. These siege missions, these 71k siege missions, you fly to a abandoned outpost or mining facility, you hide in an emission cloud, you wait, and then the enemy NPC spawns in, and you kill him, and then you get 71,000 AWC. Well, the thing is this pays 71k, that's the priority contract mission, right? You can do that in PYRO and Stanton, but the mission that we did today, reprisal attack, pays about the same amount of money, and you go do the same thing, but you're fighting a ship that's like 3 times harder to fight, and you like have to be in a Taurus or a ship like that, you know what I mean? So this one, you get like 4,000 AVC more, but you fight a harder ship, and then there's no reward like ship paints at the end like what the CFP ones have. So they're kind of reusing the missions, right? Then we look at what other missions there might be in PYRO. There's the simple hit. We went there and we flew to the cave, but it showed us 2 different caves. I went into the cave and then it said, we have to scan for the enemy. Okay, well, you can't really scan once you're in foot. So I went back to my ship and then it said return to the cave. So I went back into the cave and I went throughout the entire cave and there were no players or no NPCs, right? So had to abandon the mission. We couldn't do it. Headhunter pilot in trouble. You fly over and you fight 4 ships, 5 ships that are attacking this headhunter pilot, and you get paid like 41,000 AVC. Cool. Okay. You do 10 minutes worth of work and you get 40,000 AVC when you can go and do any of the priority missions and get paid more money for doing 5 minutes of work. There's no incentive to do the other missions besides wanting to just go experience something. But when you're starting the game fresh, you don't want to go experience a mission that pays 40,000 AUC when you need to do 100 of those missions to get 4 million AUC. I don't think anyone wants to fight all of those ships 100 times, bored out of their minds, for 4 million AUC. When you look at hauling, I know Hawks Gaming's in the chat right now. He's saying hauling is mostly king, just lame at the same time. Right now, hauling, you could go get the whole sea, but then if you want to make money, you're just flying from point A to point B, and you make a bunch of money, and the only thing you really have to worry about is bugs, but it's kind of boring, right? Hauling is a chore when you hit senior security. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, right? It's like, it just becomes a chore, right? The only other thing I see is maybe if you want to make ludicrous amounts of money, mine Karenite, right? Get together with a bunch of your friends, make billions of AUC because you apparently could sell 4 Karenite for 2.5 billion, which is broken because if you have 100 million AUC, you could buy all the ships that you would ever want in Star Citizen and never worry about money ever again, and then you're kind of done with the game. So why would you want to make 2.5 billion AUC unless you're buying the Polaris parts? But that's kind of weird because then it's like, why are you mining Karenite just to sell it to then buy the parts for the Wicklow Polaris when you can instead just grind everything yourself, save the money, and get a Polaris without having to do all that headache? I don't know. But what I'm thinking is when you look at the Mercenary tab right now in Pyro, cool, we have 5 of these Foxwell missions, sorry, 4 of them that don't have any descriptions. They pay 17,000, and then you have a Headhunters one, cool. So that's 5 of the 42 missions that are just bugged. This one, Anton Crowbar Ameno Needs Stomping. This used to be a mission that paid 100,000 AUC. It was like 150,000 AUC. But now it pays 38K because I made a video on it and they've nerfed it. And what I was telling my chat earlier is that it feels like I'll make a video on the only missions that are working in Star Citizen, the only missions that are working, right? They're not bugged, because I'm not going to make a video on a bugged mission because you can't do a bugged mission, right? There's no money guide there if you can't complete it, right? So I make a video on how to make some money. So I was like, okay, you want to do these blah 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 needs stomping missions, then you want to do the Kill a King mission, and then you want to do a hit a CFP. Well, they reduced the price off of all of those, and they made the Kill a Kings their 33K, which they've been that low and stuff, but it was just worth it too. But they took all of the missions that I made a video on that paid 110K, 150K, and they removed them from the game. They were the only missions in the entirety of the mercenary list in Pyro that not only you could complete, but actually paid somewhat decent money, and they removed them from the game. The only missions that we have here now with the mercenary is some pilot in distress. So look how cheap these missions are, chat. And by the way, guys, these 73K shut off power at an asteroid base hangar, when you get there, sometimes they're bugged and you can't even complete them. Also, this mission will take you 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe 10 if you're like going super fast and you're like good at it and you know the entire thing. So it's a little bit weird that they will take all of the missions that you can complete. Also, if you guys are thinking these are good missions, these orange level security contracts, you can grind the rep in Stanton. So these are just missions in Stanton anyway. There's no missions that are worth doing in Pyro at all for money that are also possibly bugged. These disable outlaw stronghold at asteroid base, 33,000 AUC, and sometimes they can be bugged. So it's like you fly over there, you spend 10 minutes, and then after spending 10 minutes, you realize that the mission's bugged, and you were only gonna make 33K anyway. Guys, by the way, if you wanted to go buy a new armor set of heavy armor or whatever, helmet, chest piece, legs, backpack, gun, you're gonna spend about 33K. You would go do this mission just to go buy your armor, right? Why are these like even in the game at that small price when it's like you have to do 100 of these to get 3.7 mil? You can only say that these are worth it to do missions for the love of the game, if you want to do them for fun. The missions are just broken, chat. They're just not fun. Like, look at Salvage, for example, by the way. 20,000 AUC for an Aegis Saber. Chat, do you guys see this? Why would I pay 20,000 AUC to pull up to an Aegis Saber? You will not make that much money back in RMC and construction materials combined. If you went there, you salvaged the entire hull, and then you construction materials, you won't make the 20K back. You might make 20K. I'm sorry, guys. You might make 23,000 AUC. You might make 3K off of doing this. The mission is literally there just for fun. That means that if you want to make money in Star Citizen, you have to wait until the next patch comes out where they release a new mission and they make every other mission removed from the game or bad, and then that new mission that you play makes just enough money to where you can grind for 5 or 6 or 10 hours and you can get the ship you really want, or you can go buy it for real money. So they've gone in a weird way that they've made it to where the missions aren't fun to do. And by the way, you hauling people, I swear to God, chat, I have not made a video on hauling on the 1 million AWC missions because if I make a video on it, I swear to God, they will ban it. They will remove it from the game. So I think on next patch 4.4, if hauling is still in the game with the whole C, I'm going to buy a whole C and I'm going to make a video on it. And I'm going to show people and then watch it get removed in a month. You could, before they nerfed salvage prices, you barely could still make profit on that, dude. When doing this mission that was 20,000 AWC, if you salvaged when it was about 11,000 AWC per box, you might be able to get 20k off of it. I don't think the Aegis Saber has 3 SCUs of RMC. I think the Aegis Saber has like 2. No, it has 1. It probably doesn't even have 2 SCUs of this. It probably doesn't even give you like 10k back. I don't know. It's just weird, guys. I think the missions are going in a very, 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 very bad place. Because look at this. Guys, you can go collect hydrogen. You can collect hydrogen from Golden Riviera and then drop it off at Rustville and then drop it off here and make 75k. Hauling is the only thing right now that's like currently like decent to go do. If you go get 75k from this mission, you know, maybe that's going to take you like 10 minutes or something, right? Like we go get some stuff from Kennard View and then we get stuff from Jackson Swap. We have to go to 3 different locations, get 75k. I mean, you go land at a spot, do it. It might take 5 minutes at each spot. You know, this might actually be a 15-minute mission. You guys are telling me that you guys are okay with making 300k an hour? 300k an hour? Only way is if you like hook them up with other things. Like these are all different missions. It's like Golden Riviera to Rustville and then Sears Canyon and then right here Golden Riviera, Potassium to Starlight. See, it's like they're all different. They're all different. They're not like really together anymore. So you can't even like stack the good missions like that as much anymore. Bounties are good money. Bounty hunting is garbage, high key. Like, if you're gonna go here and do like high risk targets, 44k, you could do this. You could finish these missions. Like, that is one of the only decent money methods right now. But it's like it shouldn't be 44k. Like, if this is 44k, then how come the missions up here in Mercenary, where you're doing like the same kind of thing with like the surprise party or like the targets at an asteroid base or like need a hit or a deep space hit, how come these pay so low when it's like usually the same ships? The ERTs are 100k, yeah, but you have to grind. Do you guys know how much you have to grind for ERTs? You have to do like 100 bounty hunter missions just to get there. And then you do ERTs and it's like you can make more money doing the priority CFP ship mission grinds doing these than that. ERT has like a little bit of cargo, but I think they nerfed it again. Like, that's the crazy thing, right? Like, if you guys like, okay, your ERT is 100k. Okay, I can go do this recon secure data thing as fast as you could do that bounty mission, even if you're in like something that has like a torpedo. What about Vaughn missions? Do you still get good crates? They removed Vaughn missions from the game after I made so many videos on it. Guys, keep in mind, Vaughn missions still work. They're in the PTU, but they haven't been released to live servers in the past like 4 patches because they know it's a good way to make money. Vaughn missions are in the PTU, but they don't release them to live servers. Why? Money, I guess. I don't know. You can literally, every time you guys go to the PTU, you can see that there are Vaughn missions in the PTU. They have the missions. You literally press F1, you go contracts, you go unverified, and the Vaughn missions are there. They're in unverified. They are there, right? On the PTU. But they are not there in live servers. There are no hit A, or there's no like a blank 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 task, right? There's no a basic task or any of that. They're not in the game anymore. They just removed them for no reason other than they make money. I even went to PYRO to try mining, but after having to fly 50 GMs between refinery and moon of choice, I could have done 2 runs in Stanton. That's the thing too, is mining as a whole. Why, like, besides having fun, there's nothing to really do with mining. Like, you're telling me for money, you can make more mining than me doing both of these missions in less than 15 minutes. That's 142,000 AWC in 15 minutes. I could do it in less than 15 minutes. I could do both of these in probably like 11 or 12 minutes. And it's like, do that 6 more times in an hour, you could make you can make like 500K or something like that. I just think it's weird. What the fuck? Gabe, stuck in a dead ship in combat, can't backspace, can't log and relog, can't change server, can't. Yep, that happens to me all the time, Brutal. If you are in a, if you're in like a fighter ship and you get soft deathed, you can't exit your ship by holding Y. You can't backspace to kill yourself. You can't destroy your ship. You can't eject. You can't do any of that. You have to wait the 5 to 10 minutes, usually 10 minutes, to allow you to exit to menu after being combat locked. I'm not even kidding. Let's be honest, it was way too easy to make money compared to ship prices. Getting an actual non-rentable ship could be a huge grind. Yeah, I think that it should be a decent grind, but I don't think it should be the missions that they have in the game, 100 of these missions to get 3.8 million. I don't think that should happen. I think it shouldn't even be 50 missions. Maybe it should, maybe, I don't know. But it's the fact that a lot of these missions just plain up don't work. It should take you months of grinding. It should take you months of grinding, yes. But it just, what happens is if you want to make money, it turns into like, there's only a couple missions that you can do, right? Like the mercenary missions that I made videos on and stuff too, which by the way, they got nerfed again after I made a video. It's just one of those things where it's like, do you really want the only way that you can consider, like make considerable amounts of money in Star Citizen to be one method? Like that's the kind of stuff that I'm trying to say, right? Like, if right now the current only method is like to do hauling with the whole sea and stuff, should that be the only way you can make money? Or should it be you have a choice between bunker missions, you have a choice between bunker missions, Vaughn missions, hauling, like all that. Like I feel every single tab on this should have a good mission that you could do to make insane, like not insane amounts of money, but like good money, right? Like, there should be, like, at least a couple, not just one. Like, we should have different panels here, and all of them should be able to, like, pay good, so that you could actually have a different thing to do. Wipe everyone, CIG, do it. Low-key, I think there should be a wipe. I think there should be a wipe. I think right now there's so much money and dog shit that's in the game, it should all be wiped, and the entire economy should be reset. Because it's the fact that we had those missions that we could do, like, chat, this is what I'm trying to explain to people, boys. Okay? For anyone that's just getting into the game, it is so incredibly hard to make money if you're not doing the brand new missions that just came out. And the thing is nobody wants to do the same mission 100 times. But the problem is that so many people that have been playing for long periods of time were around when Align and Mine and stuff like that was a thing, where there were missions that paid 25 million AOEC per mission complete. Star Citizen is not opposed to just giving us shit tons of AOEC. They don't care. They don't care if we have a bunch of AOEC, because guess what, guys? It doesn't matter if we have hundreds of millions of AOEC, because people are going to buy ships anyway. A new ship's going to release, and it doesn't matter if that ship's going to come out in 2 or 3 months. They're going to buy it with their real money because they just can, because people that play Star Citizen are rich for some reason. It's crazy. So if you're okay with adding missions that, you know, you play your investigation mission that pays 1 million AOEC, if you're okay with adding those to the game, then how come there's not missions that pay a decent amount of money for salvaging or stuff like that? There needs to be more of a money sink. As in-game auction that takes 10% cut, ship repairs should be more expensive. Yes, I agree. I agree 100%. But in order for that to be a thing, the missions have to pay good money too, because you shouldn't be able to, like, if you had to pay like 100K to repair your ship, you should be able to make 100K pretty easily as a new player, right? But yeah, no, there should be things that take a 10% fee, because right now when you're sending money, like if you press begin and you're sending like 100,000 AOEC or whatever, there's a 0.5% service fee. If I'm sending them 100K, I have to pay 500 in a service fee. There should be a 10% fee on player transactions for like Wicklow parts and shit like that. There should be, because that's how every single game with like auction houses, like World of Warcraft, like everything like that has a percentage fee to remove money from the economy to make it more stable. Thank you, Darius, for the sub. Welcome. As it sits, if I use any missiles, it completely negates the reward for any mission. Yeah. Insurance claims need to be way more threatening. The amount of people I just see backspacing because it's faster is insane. I backspace because it's faster, but here's the thing that I want to say to you, bro. if you made it to where it was that much of a like thing to where you couldn't backspace, that's cool in theory, but it's like super bad. It's super bad. How many times have you been bricked in the game and you just can't do anything else but backspace? Like, you can land at a place and then for some reason your ship flies up and it goes away because of the wind, and now you don't have a ship. And now that person is expected to pay more just because people, like, nah, see, you can't do that, right? Like, insurance, I do think it's not a lot. It really should have, like, an actual price thing. But, like, bro, right now in the game, there are so many inconveniences that we have to deal with. I think that it would be unfair if we had more things that hoed us over than made the game better. Right now, currently, there is more that is doing, like, detrimental stuff to us than there is that there's, like, good stuff for us in the verse as, like, a player. You're moving backspace to home location. You will now have to transfer your imprint anywhere you want to go. What do you mean? When is that happening, Mike? And wait, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? They're removing backspace to home. You now have to transfer your imprint anywhere you want to go. So what's going to happen if I backspace and I didn't set my home somewhere? You would just spawn it, like, wherever you are, or what do you mean? You can't reset your region? What do you mean? So, like, so what you're saying is, like, in 4.4, if I want to, you know, if I'm in Stanton, or sorry, let's say I'm at Seraphim Station and I kill myself, and, like, if I have my spawn set at Seraphim, but I'm in Everest, I'll respawn at Everest. That's fucking awesome. That should have always been in the game. But that's also one of those things that, like, in the time being, it shouldn't also be in the game, high key. Like, it's a cool thing that we like, but I think people are scared. Like, chat, I think people want these updates that are cooler, and these, like, these things, like, people are like, oh, it's too arcadey if we kill ourselves or we just respawn anywhere we want or whatever. Like, people like that kind of stuff, but then in the reality of the situation, it's like, cool, you can like that, but it's not what the game should have right now in a way where, like, if we go to a station, there's a chance that we can bug out through space. And it's like, we have to exit the game and rejoin. Like, this game is not in a completely, like, finished, polished state. So, like, there should be those arcadey things, because why would we want to have things that are hardcore for us when the game is the thing that fucks us over 90% of the time? It's not like most of the time that we die, it's because it's of a player, or it's because of, like, something that should have actually happened. I feel like 50% of the time of us dying is just because of some bug or something. Did we take physical damage from gunfights? Yes, that's what I saw. The injuries is changing, which is really good. Remember getting stuck at Grimhex because elevators didn't work? Yeah, there you go, yeah. And it's like, if you're stuck at Grimhex because elevators couldn't work, you should be able to unset your location, backspace, and respawn at Seraphim Station. Or respawn at your home location of, like, Orison or something. That should be in the game. Because it's CIG's fault that there's bugs, but how come we have to double suffer now? There's just a lot with the missions and stuff, but I think that's all I have to say about, like, that complaining stuff. But I just don't understand why the missions are so bad. I don't understand why I'll make a video. Like, I hope I'm not a schizophrenic, chat. Like, I wonder if there's someone there at CIG that really is watching the videos. They're seeing the videos I make, and then they change things on the balance team. Because why in the world do they remove the only missions that work and the only missions that pay decent? And then implement a new mission that is broken and makes you so much money? Why is it a thing that we can make so much money with the new missions, but then they remove the good ones and they leave the dog shit? Nobody in their mind is saying, please, CIG, keep deep space hit in the game. Please, I love my deep space hit missions. This is all I do. When I get on Star Citizen on the weekend, I only have 1 hour to play because I have to deal with my 9 to 5, and then I get home and my wife wants me to do the dishes, and then I finish the dishes, then I have to tuck my kid in to sleep, and then I decide to play Star Citizen for 1 hour. I want to do my deep space hit missions. No one has ever said that in their life. No one will ever, I'm not even kidding you, no one cares about these missions. But how come they're in the game and we're losing missions like Vaughn missions, where you go and you fight 4 NPC ships? They're all hard to fight. They're harder than any of the other missions. You fight all 4 of them. After you kill them, you have to get out of your ship. You have to get the cargo off of that ship, put it in your ship, go back to somewhere while you have a crime stat, because now, not only is that making it to where it's fun where you have to PvE, but you're also running the risk of PvP because it's good loot and people are going to fight you. And then you take that loot, you somehow make it past, people are interdicting you, you're fighting them, you get back to Grimhex, and then you sell your loot. But no, that's too fun. CIG wants to remove that and give us Deep Space Hit, where you fly to an area, you kill an NPC, and then you leave. That adds nothing to the game. With Vaughn missions, you get PvE, you get PvP. It creates, people start realizing, oh, there's more people going to sell at this one location. I'm gonna go camp this location. I'm gonna go be a pirate. That adds piracy to the game, just because of one mission. But then we're stuck with, I really need to, Anton Crowbar needs stomping. Let me go kill him, guys. Let me go kill him. And then you pull up there and then you can't even kill the guy because the mission's bugged. Like, why do we have these missions, Chad? Why do we have these missions? No one does these. When was the last time you guys did Pilot in Distress? I don't care about this shitty Headhunter or Citizens for Prosperity Hunter or Ship Pilot. I'm not gonna go waste my time and get 36,000 ABC for this. Like, it's just so weird that these missions would be in the game when the other missions are just better. Like, these aren't even fun to do. These aren't even missions that are different. Like, the other missions are better than this. The missions they removed are better than this. Why is CIG removing Vaughn missions that create PvE, PvP, an actual, like, system around it where people camp and they pirate and they do all that stuff? Why are they removing that and then keeping things like Kill the King in here? When was the last time anyone did a Kill the King mission? This adds nothing to the game. They're boring missions. That's just weird, man. That's just weird. I don't know why these are even in the game. But, yeah, that's it for me, chat. It's just so weird. I just don't understand why that's the thing. I just don't understand why that's a thing. Sorry, chat. We ranted for 30 minutes, but, I mean, yeah. What's up, Metro? How you doing, bro? It's always about the money for CIG, but the thing is that I'm saying, Scully, is like, they remove... I want to go back to Stanton. I don't like Pyro. Chat. They remove the missions that bring more to the game. Even if we're looking at it from a non-money standpoint, chat. Even if we're looking at these missions from a non-money standpoint, you're removing a thing like a Vaughn mission where if you start the Vaughn mission and you blow up the 4 NPC ships, you have to blow up the ships, then you get a crime stat. So the entire time that you're unloading that cargo, bringing the cargo from their ship to yours, you have to exit your ship, you have to use tractor beams, right? So it's not just sitting in your ship doing nothing. You have to grab the cargo from that ship and bring it into yours. Then, at the same time, you have to make sure that there's no players coming in to get your bounty. After you do that, you fly to an area like Grimhex, right? Which, by the way, they should have never made it to where Grimhex, you can sell all of your loot there, because that's just an area where you fly in, you're protected by, you know, turrets and stuff. You get into the hangar, you sell your stuff. That's trash. It should be places like Brio's Breaker Yard, Samson & Sons, Devlin's, like Reclamation Orinth. Those are the places you used to sell, right? Because people started camping there. You realized, okay, these people are trying to sell this cargo that is worth 1 million AOC. I want to camp there. I want to pirate them, you know? Not only pirate them, but kill them, and they have a bounty.
Stemon tipped $30.
WCJ with the 30.
Rant.
Thank you.
Thanks
W
for
Valorant,
voicing
thank you.
your opinion.
I just think, thank you, CJ, for the 30. I just think that it's a little crazy that we get those missions removed from the game that actually make an ecosystem around it, right, chat? Like, missions that aren't just you going into space and killing one ship that's just solo playstyle. We're getting those missions taken out, and the missions we're getting added are these? Chat. Go fight a ship at an asteroid base. Nobody cares about an asteroid base. Like, that's what I'm saying though, Evu. You said I always get hunted when I'm at Grimhex. That's what I'm saying though. It's that being hunted is good. That is part of the game. That's what we should have. It shouldn't just be we spawn in and we just do a mission by ourselves. The universe is massive, but we shouldn't be alone the entire time. We shouldn't just be doing solo missions the entire time. Like, Vaughn missions and missions like that allowed it to be where we could actually interact with other players. And that's what Star Citizen is missing nowadays, is that there's not as many missions where you have to interact with people besides, like, an ASD facility mission. And once you do the ASD facility, it's like, do you really want to go do it 20 more times? Just weird stuff. Like, the pilot medals make us check bodies for cash and loot. That's what I'm saying, B-Top. Yeah, like we need those kind of missions. Like, we check the bodies for the loot. We go for that, right? But the thing is like, we need more missions that involve players. Chat. I feel like everybody here that doesn't know, like, if you're new to the game, you guys missed out on piracy. Piracy now on Star Citizen is non-existent. Like, if you say you're a pirate in Star Citizen right now, brother, that consists of nothing. It's so shit to be a pirate now. There's no piracy. And that's not even coming from someone that enjoys being a pirate. I don't care about piracy. Like, I don't like doing it. But chat, when you used to do Vaughn missions back in the day, let me see if I can find one of the videos, bro. Let me see if I can find one of the videos. Try Gemini on Chrome. Shut the fuck up, Gemini. What is that? Chat, you used to spawn into the game. You would do a Vaughn mission. You would go and try to sell your loot. And you would get attacked by people. What a banger video. So you would start the mission, 84 SU of eggs. Chat, you would literally get 84 SU of weevil eggs. You were rich. You were rich. And then you had to go sell it. You had to pull up to Brio's Break Your Yard.
There's the game spawns in pirates.
And then the game would spawn in pirates when you went to go sell. They would spawn in. Chat, this was the thing. If you went to go do anything at Brio's Break Your Yard, there were NPCs. Think about it like this, right? Back a year ago, well, so wait, July 31st, 2024, before 3.24, if you went, look, I got 84 SU of weevil eggs in this mission, right? You would get weevil eggs after killing this ship. Then you would go sell the loot. When you pulled up to a place like Brio's Brickyard, because you couldn't sell at a place like Grimhex, you wouldn't make as much money, right? It was just trash. When you got here, NPCs would literally spawn in to fight you. If you didn't fight them and you landed your ship, you had like a split second to land your ship, run out, and then go sell your cargo over there at that building right there, right? But not only that, there were players that would hide in that building waiting for you to sell, and then they would kill you, and then they would take the loot off your ship and then sell it themselves. We don't have that anymore. There's no piracy anymore. There's no risk. There's nothing like this in the game anymore. The only thing we have is, if you want to make a bunch of money, go sell it at Atlassium or whatever the fuck that thing is called. But like, what happened to this, chat? You guys, the people that are new to Star Citizen missed out on this. Like, the feeling of getting out of your ship and running and having a gun and clearing corners to make sure no one's camping this room while NPCs are shooting at your ship.
There's just boxes here. They were trying to like
look, and then doing all of this, and then you sell 7.6 million AUEC, by the way, chat. I don't even need this much money back. I want this mission where you could sell for $1 million. I want this where you could sell for 500K. Chat, you had insane risk here. I had a crime stat 5. That's not a 3 or a 4. That is a 5. Players are coming after you. NPCs are coming after you. You have almost 8 million on your ship alone.
Weevil eggs, guys. That is 7.6 million.
Dude.
Ching! We did it! That is back to back.
Dude, why is this not in the game anymore? There needs to be actual risky missions again. There's just nothing that's there. Like, the only stuff you do, like, if you do any missions that, like, are PvP and stuff, it's like, cool, you did it, and it was for 100K. Like, cool. Go do that exact thing 10 more times to go get a new, like, C8 Pisces or something. Like, what is that, bro? That's just, dude. We don't even need this crazy amount of money. It's just, this is what the game used to be. So for the people that never got to experience this, oh my gosh. Jumptown, another thing. Why is this not a year-long thing? The closest thing that we had to this, guys, the closest thing we had to Jumptown or this kind of feeling is Dupree. When we were doing those missions that you can make 1 million AOC per mission on with the cargo at Dupree with the Redline contract. Because you would pull up and people would actually try to pirate you. That was good, right? It allowed PvP. But we don't have any PvP. Look at this chat. I pulled up. I parked in a tree. Or no, Met parked in a tree. He didn't even land his ship. Chat. He kept the ship, or no, sorry. He landed the ship and turned it off. And you would transfer these mazes into the ship. Look, he parked it in a tree. The ship is turned off in that tree so that he could get up and leave as fast as possible. We would put the stuff in here and then he would fly the ship away and then we would sell it all at Devlin's. And then we made sure he was safe and we protected him. And like, we actually had to watch out because people would go to Jumptown. Like, chat, we would fight here all the time. You would have to fight players. You would have to fight stuff. Like, it was good. But they just don't have that anymore in the game. ERTs. Look at this. 2 million an hour with ERTs. Chat, we did not know we were in the good days. 0 to hero, 1 million an hour with cargo. Jumptown. Look, cargo missions paying 1 million an hour. Weevil Egg solo doing Vaughn missions. $7 million salvage guide. Jumptown. How to get no crime style with Vaughn missions. $10 million in a mission. 2 million an hour with ERTs. ERTs would pay 2 million an hour. Look at this.
20 SCU of Weevil eggs. Oh my gosh.
What happened to this Star Citizen? Exactly. Average mission should be 100K pound minimum. Harder ones should be 300K. Cargo should be 500K to a mil. It should feel good to do missions. You should be able to buy a ship after 5 to 10 minutes. I agree. I think it should be good to do missions. I think it should feel like you're actually accomplishing something. Chat. This is where it was goated. This is where it was goated. What happened to these missions, by the way? Chat.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Chat. What happened to these missions? Look. You could literally grab this mission, breach and steal. This isn't even in the game, I don't think, anymore. You would pull up, locate the October Rising. Chat, do you guys even know about this? You would pull up to an abandoned...
This right here. Let's do this. Is this a door?
You'd pull up to an abandoned reclaimer. After doing that, you would kill all the NPCs in there.
It's right there.
There were enemy NPCs, and it was like scary themed. There were dead bodies everywhere, crazy shit.
I have actually wanted this armor. Yeah, W. It's pretty...
And like, that was what the mission was. You had to steal medical supplies and then go deliver it back to Grimhex. You have to like grab a box and stuff. We had all of this at one time. Bunkers are awesome, chat. I literally had a video talking about how bunkers were good. And how you could get rocket launchers and all this stuff. But it's just... Assault on Jumptown. Removing crime stat things. Like, you don't... Guys, this is the thing. Is there are like not even missions where you have to... You even get a crime stat for. Chat, when was the last time you actually got a crime stat and you were like, bro, I should go remove it at Correa. I should go knock down a comrade. When was the last time you guys knocked down a comrade? There's just no reason to do this anymore. It's out of the game. All of this has been removed because of CIG's lazy design of just wanting to remove stuff. Right? Like, what is that? Don't mind that. Like, chat, drunker bug missions. Bunker drug missions. What am I saying? Chat, you would fly to a mission. I showed you guys how to earn rep. I showed you guys how to do all that stuff. This is how you like unlocked the bunker missions. You would unlock reputation. You would get a drug bunker mission. And then you would make money doing these drug runs. Yeah, drunker bug missions. I'm a dumbass. Horizon, thank you for the 15. I'm going to get to those and CJ's in a second. Thank you so much, Horizon. But like, thank you, Horizon. W-Mans. Thank you, bro. Look at this chat. You would, look, this one, I was buying drugs. And then my game crashed for 30 minutes. And then you would sell the drugs. Like, this was worth it. Bro, you would arrive at Microtech and then you would like exit the ship and then you would buy scary drugs and like that one was a drug run. Like you would actually find drugs in bunkers and make money doing it. There it is. There it is right here. Yeah, I can't believe I said that, Huppinger. Look at this chat. You would get these, right? And then you would get the gasping weevil eggs. You would take all of it. You would load it up and then you would go sell the cargo. And guess what, chat? 1/8 SUs a maze, 33K. Yeah, chat. So not only would you get paid for the bunker mission, but you would go do this. But what we have in the game now, let me exit my bed over here at Orison. What we have in the game now is you have those same missions where you get paid 60K to do it, right? 60K to do it. Let me see if it even pops up. Mercenary, destroy illegal drugs. Oh, this one's different. It's 100K now, right, chat? You have to go in there, you destroy all the drugs, and you can't take them. You cannot take any of the drugs and go sell them. You're just there to go do the bunker mission. So then it's literally the same as any other bunker mission you do in the game, except this one you have to bring a bunch of grenades to because you have to blow up every single box. So why have they done this to the game, bro? Why have they done this to the game? It's nuts. What happened to all of our missions, man? Neon is one hell of a drug, true. Chat, I don't want to respawn at Orison tomorrow, bro, so we gotta leave here. I know I just ranted for like 40 minutes, chat, and some of you guys might be mad, but do you guys kind of see why I get like upset with missions now? Like, for any of you guys that are new here, like, if you guys are new to the stream and new to Star Citizen as a whole, did you guys just get wowed by me showing those missions? Like, you would literally get attacked by players. You would get attacked by NPCs. You would get attacked by things. You had crime stats. You had to grab boxes out of ships and actually sell them. Like, you had physicalized cargo that actually mattered to you. If you went and did a mission, you not only got rewarded for completing the mission, but you found loot on it that you would do stuff with too. But the Reclaimer mission was peak, CJ. Also, thank you, CJ, with the $30 dono! W-Mans! I was in the middle of the rant, I'm sorry. CJ with the huge 30, are you crazy? Groundboard evolved CJ and Horizon. You guys are nuts today. Thank you so much, boys. Like, holy shit. You guys are insane. Thank you so much, boys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, this is some nut stuff. I remember being an arena commander in PvP taking over a Vandal capital ship. I don't even remember that. What the hell? I had no idea those were available. This is why I keep telling people about the potential of that's what I'm saying, Horizon. Like those missions? This is why, like, chat, Star Citizen creators do not talk about this shit. I am the only one that talks about it. How come we are losing missions? I'm going to make a full-on fucking actual post about it, chat. I think I'm going to make a whole ass post about it on the Star Citizen Spectrum or something. And then the fucking mods will like remove it or something. Yeah, CJ, that'd be amazing, yeah. Launcher update? Ooh. It's just, why did we used to have those missions? The game is supposed to be progressing. Like, those missions were good. I want to word it like in the best way possible, but it's like,
approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare.
This is the industrial one. Yeah, we have to go to the spaceport. Like, chat, do I go and make another fucking Karen Reddit post basically? Ariel, thank you so much for the sub. It's not just missions. Stuff like this makes me tired playing. But it's all about 1.0, like it's stable in the PT. What do you mean? Bro, that's what I'm pissed off about, is like everyone's like, all the creators are like so focused on 1.0 coming out and like that kind of stuff. Brother, who gives a fuck about 1.0 when we're playing the game now? Make the game more enjoyable now, and then it's not going to feel like we're waiting for 10 years for the freaking 1.0. Doesn't everybody know the saying, time flies when you're having fun? If we're having actual amazing updates every time, and we have actual missions to do the entire time in the meantime, isn't that going to make it faster? They're trying things, and because of the major infrastructure change that came with 4.0, I'm sure they're running into shit they haven't seen before. Didn't servers used to be capped at 200? Yeah. But like what I'm saying, CG, is a good amount of these missions are on the PTU. So they're testing the game for everybody with some of these missions. It's just when it goes to live, they don't bring the VOD missions with them. I feel like, why is nobody getting outraged by that but me? It's the fact that the missions are in the PTU, but they're not on live servers. Why? Why? Like, I just want an answer from a CIG dev. Why are VOD missions in the PTU, but not in live servers? Is it because they don't want us to earn AUEC? Is it because the missions are bugged? Can't be because the missions are bugged, because you could do them on the PTU. What is the difference between PTU and live? Like, can we just get an answer on that? Leave the testing of the PTU. Let us goons make prime molar and kill everything. Real. Mission being taken out, like box stuff, did make sense because it wasn't on new missions framework. But yeah, that stuff that's already in PTU is a different argument. Yeah, see, yeah, there you go, yeah. But it's like, fucking change the framework then. I don't know. Why do we have shit missions when we could have good missions? I had an hour to play right now. I managed to do one bounty hunt, frozen and ship for 10 minutes. Bounty not appearing. Can't accept a new contract. Routing not working. Wait for ship to reclaim. And the thing is, Brutal, is if you complain about it, there are so many goons out there that are just going to get mad at you for complaining about Star Citizen. It's like, you can't... It's so hard to make these kind of videos or like talk about those kind of subjects without people just getting mad, man. It's sad. Well, I don't even think I claimed my ship, did I? Oh, I did. Okay, good. PTU privilege. Bro, it's just... Like, I love the game as much as the next person. I shouldn't even have to say a disclaimer of like, oh, I love Star Citizen. I don't want to shit on it. Like, when there's something and you can complain about it, why not complain about it? I don't know. It's not like... Here's the thing. Star Citizen is a game that everybody says is built on us testing the game and playing the game, right? If Star Citizen is built on us testing the game, then our feedback not only matters, but is required. So there you go. Was there a cool starting location that you guys like? Honestly, Grav, I'm deadass so against the starting locations. I just do Orson because it's close to Seraphim Station. As soon as what I do every patch, Gravborn, is I spawn in, I get my ship, I fly to Seraphim, and I set my spawn there. Because stations are just and or like places like this are just and stations are way better. Because wait, does this have a quantum drive, chat? Did I grab my only ship that doesn't have a quantum drive? No, I think it does. Like, yeah, you're using the Bigini? Yeah, then I would just say Orson. It looks pretty nice. It does have a quantum drive? Okay, yeah, good. Okay, good. Okay, chat. That felt fucking cool. That felt fucking cool. That felt cool to fly out of the hangar like that so fast. That felt really cool. Let's throw these back on. I don't know, boys. Orson next? Yeah, I like the Razor too. This thing looks beautiful. Look at the bottom. The undercarriage, the blue. Damn, dude. Actual nice ship. Really nice ship. But like, I just don't get why we have to settle. Is the landing gear, was the landing gear up? Or was it down? Oh, it was up. What, or down, what the hell? I usually start in Lorville. That way, if I want to buy a ship, I can reset spawn in backspace. I find the ship dealer. Honestly, Doug, I don't know why I haven't thought of that. You might have just convinced me to go Lorville next wipe. I'm so stupid. Or next patch. Yeah, because I always need to get ships. Wow, Doug, that's a good idea. Why have I not done that? Am I dumb, chat? Anytime I need to buy attritions. Oh my god, Doug, you just... No, can we get a round of applause for Doug? That is very smart. Anytime you need attritions or another ship, a new deal. Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. That's the meta spawn. That's actually meta. Yeah, that is so meta. I'm doing that next spawn. Yeah, what? Why didn't I even think of doing that? An L station to avoid most of the main station griefing. There you go, Siphon, yeah. Ooh, look at that Seraphim. Here we are, brother. But it's... I just think, chat, like, we should get good missions again. Where are all of the old Star Citizen missions, man? And the thing that sucks, too, is, like, if I even ask people about where the good Star Citizen missions are, or if I make a post about it, or anything along that line, like, people are probably just going to say, like, wait till next patch, or some bullshit like that. Okay, what do I want to convey, chat? What do I want to convey? I can make a Star Citizen Spectrum post, and I can send it for you guys, and we can go through it together right now. We can actually write down everything we want to talk about. I know you guys probably don't feel the exact same as me, but it's just one of those things of like, yeah. Hey, Rel FSX W-Mans, welcome to the stream, bro. Thank you for being here. Thank you, man. Okay, let's fly in here a little safe now. A little safe. We should be lined up now. Pull up back. Go like this. Go back up a little bit. Hold down. Go back up a little bit more. There you go, chat. There you go, chat. There you go. We actually landed pretty safely there. Real Horizon. You gotta fight the big ugly worm. I'm gonna watch from the silent. Hey, be safe, KZ. Love you, bro. Oh, I know you asked about giveaways earlier, but no, I was not doing any giveaways today. I'm pretty new, so I didn't see all that stuff from before. Seems like it's much more MMO in the past. Yeah, I think that's just the sad thing, is that the people that are new don't know what they're missing out on. Because it's the fact that there was constant player interaction. Like, I would play the game and I would see a player or two every day, not counting like being in a station. Every day, you would see a player or two. And I'm not talking just about you're passing them at the orbital marker. No. Someone was either trying to kill you because you had a crime stat, or somebody was camping you, or third option, someone was trying to pirate you. Like, it actually felt like pirates were in the verse. And this isn't just like a PSA like, oh, we need, like, this isn't just me trying to say we need more piracy and stuff like that. No, like, that's a whole, like, part of the game. What's the point of having a Drake Buccaneer? What's the point of having a Mantis? What's the point of having any of that? Like, interdiction stuff, if there's no reason to interdict other than just, like, killing someone. Because then you're just, like, low-key a griefer at that point. Like, it's not completely griefing, but, like, what's the point of doing that if you're just killing people? This is why I see it. Okay, let's make a Star Citizen Spectrum post, chat. App update available, quit game and install. Let's do it. So chat, what kind of post do we make here, man? How do we do this? Create thread. Category, what would it be? Ask the devs. Yeah. Where did all of the good missions go? Okay, you guys ready? Let's turn into a nerd, chat. Let's turn into a nerd. I have been playing Star Citizen for about 2 years now, which I know is less than a lot of other people, but doing this as a job and content creation has led me to play a lot of hours in that short amount of time. From when I started to now, it seems as though a lot of missions that were once in the game that were not only fun, but brought people together are no longer in the game. For instance, Vaughn missions. Let's put that in quotes because I don't think everyone's gonna. People are like, there are Vaughn missions. What? From Vincent's Vaughn missions, which are the missions labeled a basic task or just simply had the word task in the name. These missions have been removed from the game, but are still on the PTU, and I would like to ask why that is. If the missions were bugged or not working how you guys intend them to, then why have they been on the PTU for the past 4 patches and not uploaded to the PU live servers? Vaughn missions brought a sense of life into the verse that no other missions quite could, and I think they need to be brought back into the game, and it could spice things up a lot. The missions were designed that you would get a crime stat after killing the 4 NPCs, and that was really good because that gave bounty hunters a surplus of people to not only hunt, but the loot the players also grabbed off of the NPCs from the Vaughn missions. The missions would have a good amount of loot, at sometimes millions, which was busted. But if these missions came back and you could still make even $1 million or a UEC an hour doing them, it would not only change the entire dynamic of player to player interactions, but it would also make the verse feel alive again. Players used to camp places like Brios, Reclamation, Orinth, and Devlin's just to get a piece of the pie from unsuspecting players that got loot from these missions. This made it to where not only was there an economy boom of players that were criminals. This also gave law-abiding bounty hunters the opportunity to get loot from the bad guys as well. Chat, what do you guys think so far about this? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? I hope he gives us a TLDR. My bad. My stupid chat. What are you guys saying? That'd be nice, Mick. But dude's doing a longer essay than he ever did in school. Must be important. I got a perfect score on my AP exams twice for English. I'm like, I love writing, but it's not as good as I used to be. But no, I'm pretty decent at writing. I was in journalism too. I was in journalism and I got what's it called? I got recognized by like the local newspaper and shit too. It's pretty cool. Put me in the newspaper for like my pictures and my stuff. It's pretty nice. Real Tanji. People get pissed if you want to make money in the game because they're like, why can't you just play for fun? If not Vaughn missions, then something other than what is getting added right now would be great. Like Jump Town back or anything that was inviting not only piracy but the community to get together and fight, to get together and team up against pirates. Recently, there was a mission glitch. Apparently, it was, I didn't think stacking cargo missions was bad, but people didn't agree. I didn't want to add that space here. Recently there was a mission glitch where you could get about 1 million from Dupree missions, and that not only was fun for players to do, but it invited PvP as well. I think these kind of missions are good for the game and actually provide not just more content, but replayability, and brings even more people into the verse. One of Star Citizen's most popular videos ever is an attack on Jumptown video that went mega viral, and I guarantee brought a lot of people into the game. I know it brought me in. This kind of stuff is not only fun, but also good for the community of players that play solo and realize if they want to make money they have to do it as a group with security and such, making it a teamwork style event. Okay, one last thing, chat. Hopefully this was not a boring read. I just want to use the voice I have to bring up issues I see that I feel no other creator or person is really talking about, and I think bringing back these missions, or at least answering some questions, is what the verse and community needs right now. Boot ups. Think that's pretty decent, chat? What do you think? Well, do you do that in game design or community? I think community. Is that decent, chat? So, boys, no, everyone is jacking off all day long doing nothing. Yeah, exactly. What will really burn is when I fully immerse myself, and by the time I'm getting off, I've seen I made like 100K. Yeah, that's the bullshit stuff too. Grab one with the 5. Thank you so much. That is a lot of words. It is.
Great.
Can you read out loud? I read all of it out loud. What do you mean?
Thanks for writing that. You have such a following that they'd be dumb not to take it into account.
Aw, thank you, Scrav. Thank you, Grav. That's a really nice way to do it, man. Holy wall of text. Leave for an hour and go to a meeting, and I come back to a game of word processor simulator. Yeah, I know. But you know what the thing is, though, chat? Is that there's a lot of nerds that love reading these kind of things. So if you guys would go ahead and at least upvote that, don't say anything bad. Just be like, I think it'd be good for the game, or I think this could be good for the game, or that kind of shit would be really nice. You know? Just something like that, guys. Don't be mean to the devs. They won't take it seriously if everyone's just shitting on the devs. But I'm going to make a little post on Discord about this. If you could go and upvote this so CIG sees it, that would be awesome. I basically am just saying there should be a return of older missions like Vaughn and such, and how it could be good for the game and community. Thank you guys so much. Link to Spectrum host. Okay, there we go. I sent it to. Chat, if you guys want me to read it, I'll read it. You guys want me to read it? It's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading all of it. I love you guys. You guys are funny. What's free fly? Free fly is when people get to play the game for free, and they have a bunch of ships that they get to test out, and that's gonna happen in 2 days on Thursday, which is nice. Read it aloud with a fiery passion. We only hear you mumbling. Bet. I've been playing Star Citizen for about 2 years now, which I know is less than a lot of other people, but doing this as a job and content creation has led me to play a lot of hours in that short amount of time. From when I started to now, it seems as though a lot of missions that were once in the game that were not only fun, but brought people together are no longer in the game. For instance, Vaughn missions. You guys are funny. Oh, I just added a page. Oh, well, we'll do it like this. For instance, Vaughn missions, which are missions labeled as a basic task or just simply had the word task in the name. These missions have been removed from the game but are still on the PTU, and I would like to ask why that is. If the missions were bugged or not working, how you guys intend them to, then why have you... Am I fucking stupid? Why did I type that? What? Missions have been removed from the game, but are still in the PTU, and I would like to ask why that is. If the missions were bugged, or not working how you guys intend them to. Wait, or bugs or not working how you guys intended them to. Yeah. Am I a fucking idiot? Thank you guys for upvoting. Intended them to, then why have they not, or then why have they been on the PTU for the past 4 patches and not uploaded to the PU live servers? Vaughn missions brought a sense of life into the verse that no other mission quite could, and I think they need to be brought back into the game, and it could spice things up a lot. The missions were designed that you would get a crime stat after killing the 4 NPCs, and that was really good because that gave bounty hunters a surplus of people to not only hunt, but the loot the players also grabbed off the NPCs from the Vaughn missions. The missions would have a good amount of loot at sometimes millions, which was busted. But if these missions came back and you could still make even 1 million AWC an hour doing them, it would not only change the entire dynamic of player-to-player interactions, but it would also make the verse feel alive again. Players used to camp places like Brios, Reclamation, Orient, and Devlin's just to get a piece of the pie from unsuspecting players that got loot from these missions. This made it to where not only was there an economy boom of players that were criminals, this also gave law-abiding bounty hunters the opportunity to get loot from the bad guys as well. I meant to put get there, not GER. If not Vaughn missions, then something other than that, than what is getting added right now would be great, like Jump Town Back or anything that was inviting not only piracy, but the community to get together and team up against pirates. Then it says right here, recently there was a mission glitch. Apparently it was, I didn't think stacking cargo missions was bad, but people didn't agree, where you could get about 1 million from Dupree missions, and that not only was fun for players to do, but invited PvP as well. I think these kind of missions are good for the game and actually provide not just more content, but replayability, and brings even more people into the verse. One of Star Citizen's most popular videos ever is an attack on Jumptown video that went mega viral, and I guarantee brought a lot of people into the game. I know it brought me in. This kind of stuff is not only fun, but also good for the community of players that play solo and realize if they want to make money, they have to do it as a group with security and such, making it a teamwork style event. Hopefully this was not boring. This was not a boring read. I just want to use the voice I have to bring up issues I see that I feel no other creator or person is really talking about. And I think bringing back these missions, or at least answering some questions, is what the verse and community needs right now. Smiley face. Very good questions. All 9 to 5 workers have this exact question. A statement would be very helpful. See, this is exactly what I'm fucking saying. KZ, I love you. I will suck your dick. Great response. Man, this is what I've been saying for months now. I'm glad someone put it into words. +1 from this citizen. You guys are a bunch of sexy ass beasts, aren't you? You guys are a bunch of sexy ass beasts, aren't you? Definitely agree with this. Would be great to see if the mission's back in the PU. W-mans. Atanji said, I could sympathize with this. We're having fun, but no one wants to have their time wasted immersing themselves for 10 hours to log off with only making an extra 100 to 200K in the account. Please make contract payouts worthwhile. The only way to make money currently is to ignore all the fun and grind the same contracts over and over. Repeatedly grind. Yep. I could not agree more. At least with Vaughn missions, you grinded and it was like a piñata of loot and you didn't know what you were going to get, and some missions didn't pay off, but others would go crazy. Oh no, that affects this. Good job. Thank you guys. Rate my reply. What did 9 say? I'm gonna, bro, if I could, I said for people not to troll. If he fucking trolled chat, I'm banning him on everything. Swear to God, chat. From now on, banning him for everything. Banana. Yep. Chat, he's banned from all giveaways and he's muted for the channel for the next 3 weeks. No, I'm just kidding. I just removed his chat right there. He's funny. But can you delete that 9? Bro, the mods aren't going to actually take this shit like for real, bro, if you do that. Can you make it like in Fallout 76 where you can deactivate PvP if you like it? See, I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that, though. I don't agree with that. Damn it. 9. SMH. Did we get like 10 upvotes, chat? What the fuck? W11. Hell yeah. Thank you, chat. But yeah, maybe we'll see it and we'll see what happens. Where did all the good missions go? Such a banger title. I'm sorry, chat. What a banger title. What a banger title. Where did all the good missions go? I feel like that's a pretty decent thing to say. I expanded on the no. Okay. We'll break the concept of the whole game. Yes, I agree with that, Metro. I've been playing casually for a while, and I have not been able to purchase a large ship in over 4 months. I hope they honestly reply. Poor guy Seeker. I know this is an alpha, but things like this need to be said. Thank you for voicing what so many of us are feeling. I'll suck your dick too. I'm sucking all your guys' dicks. Chat, like, this shit, like, chat. Look at this. Look at this. Guys, look, this is what I made fun thumbnails. Look, chat. I made a fun thumbnail. The video, by the way, got no views back then. Look at that fun thumbnail. Wanted, 750K fine. Grimhex, location, Star Citizen thing, homicide. And it was like in the, like I made fake newspaper letters. I did like the whole like thing. Look at that, chat. I made a whole ass, good ass thumbnail. And people wonder, how come your thumbnails aren't awesome or blah, blah, blah. Chat. Why would I make those kind of thumbnails when it's like, this gets 77,000 views? I mean, that's a good thumbnail too, but like, how to make $5 million free. Like, that's what does better. By 15,000 more views. But it's the same kind of video. Like,
No, that was
that part was so funny, chat. Look at this. We were loading the eggs up. Look, but he had his ship on.
Okay, you're good. Yeah.
So look what it does.
So we're gonna.
It threw me.
Shit.
What? Did I just kill you?
No, that was
No,
hilarious.
this is when I would
No, you
record
guys are gonna
videos
see
with
that.
people,
That's gonna
chat.
be- That's gonna be in the.
And guess
video.
what, guys? They put a sour taste in my mouth because they thought it was funny when I hit 15 viewers that I would open up, when I was recording a video, I would open up my hanger and they shot into my hanger with a reclaimer and blew me up. Shot by the game? Yeah, game's great. I'll get it.
We gotta pick up a bike.
Fired.
Yeah, he turned red.
You fired?
Hacking
Yeah.
later, check the chapter.
it
The
locked?
hacking is way later, yeah.
Yes, it locked.
Okay, nice.
I'm
Dude,
backing up. I'm
look,
backing
I was
up.
in my F7 chat. Look, a
So,
most trying task. We were doing Vaughn missions like this as a group. I was in a fighter ship,
Okay. Quick peek.
and then
Back
they
on
were...
first.
Nugs had
Nugs is
Bro.
moving.
85 SCUs of Weevil eggs. That's 10 mil. We need to shoot down Nugs. Yo,
Banger.
I have a fighter on.
10 million. Chat, you could just go buy a, like, any ship in the game you wanted with that, by the way. You get the base game with the cheapest option. Exactly, Aram. That's exactly what I was going to say, yeah. Always do that. The MFDs. Loki, I like the new MFDs, but
And,
this shit looks good, bro.
C2s are
Okay.
on me.
This
okay,
looks
if you want to do the fighter, that'd be
good.
good. If you want
Look,
to
I'm
shoot
shooting
the
a
other C2 with
C2.
missile, you can, Kinzen, if you want to, just for
I
fun.
was trying to, but they got too close.
Dude, Kenzen was actually goated, chat. Should I hit up Kenzen and find him again?
And I
After
don't
they
have a
killed me, I got
roll
really mad at
still,
him.
So I can't really.
Dude,
No, that's what you want.
Oh, let's
Main
see.
engine.
this was actual
Disabled
OG
right
times. I'm going to cry, chat. This is like one of my first videos, dude. Dude.
I'm measuring ammo, so.
Oh, I love that video. I love that video. Chat, I have like as a creator, I have like videos that like I love. This one, chat, this was like my first big video. 20 mil an hour. Look at this one. Look at the thumbnail. This was one of my first videos. Look, 3.21.
3? God, what? That's like every ship. What the?
Wait,
3 million. Plus the 400.
wait, chat.
Load it up, baby. Come on.
20 mil
take
an
the
hour,
ones,
chat. It
come
wasn't
on.
actually even clickbait. It wasn't even clickbait. Look at this shit. They couldn't take the maze. But look, we're gonna sell the Slam 474K.
Oh, that's 92 SCU of maze.
I had 92 SU
no.
maze.
I
Holy
hope I
shit.
don't lose that. 92? What?
92 is
90
crazy.
That's like a 8.8 million dollar haul. Holy shit.
And you can do this every like 10 minutes. Dude, it was busted. Look at this. 4.5 million for 50 SCU. Where did this shit go?
Oh,
They have the
bug.
nostalgia hitting just right now. I might be getting on it a bit. Bro, this is hitting
It took
hard. I'm
50.
actually loving this.
It took 50.
Bro, I hit
the
11
fuck?
million on
It
my
took
balance.
50.
Dude, chat, just like,
Okay.
bro, my balance is, oh no, it's 15 million now. Oh my God, look how rich I was.
Shit. It's not gonna take the others. It's
Oh my God, oh my God. It's not gonna take the others. Chat, look, this is burned into my ears. This is burned into my ears. I edited, this was the first time I made a coming up intro like this.
It's oh my God.
And chat, if you guys didn't know, this used to be the video that when you would go home right here, on my channel, it would show right here. So anytime you clicked on my profile, which I had to do a lot because like I was editing my videos, takes me around, like click on my other videos. Anytime I clicked right here and I clicked view my channel, it would start playing the beginning of this video and it would go like this.
Not gonna take the others. It's, oh my god.
It's not gonna take the others. So that's burned into my ears, chat. Because every time I would just click on my profile, it would just play that audio cue. It would just play it.
We've made 5 million.
Dude, I was so happy,
Next
chat.
day, and basically,
But let's hear the intro.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Kabutops here, and I'm recording this way after. Like, this is the next day, and basically, my inventory's busted, so I can't really change my clothes or anything. So we're just gonna chill right here, and we're gonna do the intro to the video. So, I wanted to tell you guys before we start this.
Should I make these intros again?
Before you're able to do
Where I'm just like casual and I'm not like trying to be like YouTuber voice.
And you have to.
I don't remember the Moby Glass even looking like this. Do you see this, CJ? Yeah, the hospital gown days. Oh my god. Do you guys remember it looking like this? Spaceship time trial. Look how many missions we have. 11, 18 missions. We have 18 missions. That's it.
Go to the general salvage missions that you buy for one.
Dude, there's only 18. There's only 18 missions. They paid 10 million ABC each. What the hell happened? This is not what I mean, by the way, guys. Why can't we go back to the good old days? What the hell? What the hell? So I'm just waiting to come back to this, and I have a private message, and the post is removed. Chat, this happened to me so many times. I'll make a post, I'll come back 30 minutes later, it's removed, and I got a DM from the game devs. That's it, I'm getting you a Hornet? Bro, I missed this shit. Hornet's so funny.
20,000. So at the bottom, it'll say...
Bro, you remember this, Aaron? Oh, dude, this is when you guys were
$1,000
watching me. Aaron, this is when you start watching me, huh?
I don't want to get, like, caught up by people.
Bro, this video, that video's peak. That video's peak. Chat, let's check out some of them. This is my favorite video to date, chat. 128k views, my most popular video ever.
Each and every...
Bro.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kabutops, and welcome to another Star Citizen video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to start off from your starter package ship, whatever it was that you're starting with, to make millions of AUEC an hour.
So easy.
In order for you guys to retain
Chat, this hit perfectly. This hit perfectly, by the way. Like, it hit
information
the
and
algorithm
understand every
so
single
well.
part of this
So
entire
well.
guide. You have to watch.
And look at this. It shows you the rep grind that you need on Microtech using this Mustang. Then it shows you, not only that, it shows you gearing up and getting ready for bunker missions. So we rent this ship and then go use it for bunker missions. And then I didn't use the... Look, and then you make money like this, right? It shows you how to make enough money with these bunker missions to then buy a vulture. You then buy the vulture. And look at this. We see how much we could sell. Oh, this part is so funny. Chat, this part.
Kabutops' hangar. Oh, I lagged a lot right there. It's lagging.
Do you guys remember this? How this used to happen? Did you hear me? Listen. Wait.
Oh, I lagged a
Just
lot
listen,
right there. It's
listen to me
lagging.
go, no. Watch, listen. No. I know I do. I need to. I need to, bro. Shouldn't you one more per snake for 2 snakes in the AC facility? Ooh, see, we do need to make the money method for it then, CJ. Chat, no. Look at this. Wait, Zerom is in there. Creative Dogs, Gaming Scoobs, Rue Nation. I miss him. Zerom. What was that? Floki, Trippy Boxer Dog. Oh my god, these are all the OGs.
Why did it have to do
Aaron
that?
Combs right there. Aaron. He said, aw, damn. Look, he's right there. Invisible hangar door. Yep, Aaron. Look, he's right there. That's Aaron Combs right there. He said, aw, damn. F. No. F's in the chat, boys. Googleplex said, hole puckering, lol. Oh my god, no. Shadow said, damn. Everyone was putting F.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a Kabutops video. FPS in space. And careful.
If you guys, this is righty, we do the square Corsair to explode, so I would not recommend doing that. Alrighty, how much was it back then? How much was the RMC back then? That's what I want to know. I guess I didn't show it. So then after you get that, so you grind, then it shows you how to grind with the Vulture, right? After earning an 8 million AWC, because it wasn't that hard to make money with the Vulture, you would buy the Connie, and then you would do Vaughn missions. Bro, how much did we get in this Vaughn mission? Weave legs. Oh my god, OG Kaboo tops. Where to sell? How much did we make? I want to say thank you. How much should we make? Is transferring to warehouse, then it is bugged. Now, this is a really sad sight to see. Oh no, the mission was bugged, so I didn't even show everyone how to make money. So bad, so bad, so bad. Okay, boys, I think that's it for today, though. I think we're done for today. We got to go, we're going to go to lunch with Taylor's family, and then I'm going to be going grocery shopping. We haven't gone grocery shopping in a little bit, so we have to get that. But did we have persistent hangers back then? No, bro, we did not. Bro, you put something in a hanger, it was gone, bro. It was gone. Dude, wait. Back then, you didn't even put stuff in an elevator. You just lowered your ship. If you had stuff in your ship, you could just lower your ship and sell it from your ship. It was so good. I hate those neckbeards that took that from us. I hate them. They were like, we should actually have physicalized the loot inside of our things. I would like to actually move it from in here to there. Meh, meh, meh. Fuck out of here, bro. I should be able to send my ship down and sell it straight from the ship. El Banana. Nah, banana's okay, bro. You can go put banana on it again if you want. I love you. Nothing. Well, they fucked up the launcher. Can't get in the game? Really? I just updated the launcher, though. What do you mean? Please, no. I don't want to hear that today. Tomorrow's gonna suck. We'll find out. Hey, chat, the new update's supposed to come out tomorrow, so we'll see. We'll see if it's good. We'll see if it's good. It has begun. The launcher's already ruined. Oh, Kabu mining update. Able to empty bags of cell non-refundable administration. The terminal is refining. Okay. I know you let us know a little bit about it yesterday. Dude, I want mining to be good for you, Nix. Or for Nix to be good for you, Aaron. Because, bro, you've been a miner since day one, bro, and I just want it to be good. I just want it to be good for you, man. Those days were glorious. Load up the cargo grid with gold, fly to the other side of the planet, boom. So, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying too, right? Edgy is like, the thing is that wasn't just good to make money that way. Maybe it was a little bit broken at one point, right? But no, you were putting all of your eggs in one basket. If you put $4 million worth of gold in your ship to make 200K, guess what? If you lagged out or something happened, you lost 4 mil. You were poor, right? But what was good about it is that when you were flying from one spot to the other, there were pirates. There are just not really pirates anymore. I love miners, Aaron. But, ding, ding, like that. But, like, it had that community stuff, you know? You had to actually, a lot of times, you would pay people to be your backup. You would pay for backup a lot. Hey, be safe, be top. But GG, guys. Thank you guys again so much. I gotta go now. We gotta go. It's already 3 o'clock. But, Grabborn, thank you so much for that crazy donation today, bro. That was such a big dono, dude. Thank you so much, man. Evolved with a huge $20 as well. CJ with that big 30. Horizon with the 15. Thank you so much as well, Horizon. And Grabborn with the 5 again. Bros, you guys went crazy today. Aram also for becoming a member. Guys, can we get some 07s in the chat? Some W's for those. I pay for escorts? Tough for you, Mike. You're funny, bro. That's good. I'm also screenshotting that and printing it and putting it on the wall. So, yeah, good luck. No, I'm just kidding. I'm taking you to court. I love you guys. You guys are fucking hilarious, man. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time. Maybe a little bit later. Maybe we'll wait till the patch goes live and then we'll do it. We might wait till the patch goes live, then start stream. That'd be kind of fun. Or maybe I'll do it while we're on stream because usually it's better when you guys tell me the patch is out, and then we all download it at once. That's kind of fun usually too. But yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, peace out, peace out. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, chat. Bye. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. See you guys. Thank you guys again for the craziness that you guys did. I love y'all. W escorts in the chat. Pinger, I cannot wait till the fucking 20th, bro. It's coming the 20th, by the way, is what I was saying. Still, so, bro, I'm so geeked, bro. I'm so geeked. Please get here already. Please get here already. Okay. See you guys. Bye. Have a good day. Have a good day to all y'all too. Bye. Peace.